Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 2025, a year that experts are already describing as, what the fuck? This is Comedy's podcast Avalanche 2024 New Year special. I'm your host, Johnny Collins. I am wearing dark blue eyeshadow. I have a very messy mullet, and I look exactly like that. I look exactly like that girl you regretted pulling from Satan's Hollow about 5 years ago after she spent more time explaining complex Kingdom Hearts lore to you instead of sucking your dick. And that's because I am her. Great to see you again. And like all of you, I have spent most of 2024 meticulously combing through all the major news stories of the year in order to prepare for a derivative panel show format that literally ones of people tune into every episode. And thus far, it's only had a severe impact on my mental well-being paying this much attention to global news in 2024 rather than terminally catastrophic. So in order to protect all of us in tonight's stream, I'm going to quickly recap the major events of the year, but I'm going to omit and skim over the less palatable events. So 2024 began on the 1st of January 2024, and less than 24 hours later it was the 2nd of January 2024. The 3rd of January 2024 followed not long after, and before we knew it, it was the 4th of January 2024. Moving on to the 5th of January 2024, what could follow but the 6th of January 2024? And if that wasn't enough 2024 for you, next we had the 7th of January 2024. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please consider donating to our fundraiser for the British Pregnancy Advisory Service, linked in the Twitch chat now. I'm not going to do that for the whole stream. I considered it, but no. So there are 366 to go. Former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak kicked off 2024 by saying that his working assumption would be that a general election would be held in the second half of 2024, which ended up being technically correct, but in the same way that Blizzard Comedy's broadcast Avalanche was technically meant to start at 7:30 GMT. We barely fucking made it. In February, a ban on American XL bullies came into force in England and Wales. Thankfully, I've done a bit of Facebook stalking and can confirm all of my bullies are still very much British twinks. This is how deep I'm going to dive into the news this year, by the way. I'm so tired. Let's be whimsical and pretend everything is fine. Former Prime Minister and Tory backbench MP Theresa May confirmed in March that she will be stepping down as MP before the next general election, which again is a bit like Graham Linehan saying he's chosen not to produce any more sitcoms for British television. That's not up to you, but I'm glad we're in agreement. In April, the national living wage rose from £10.42 to £11.44 per hour and is extended to all workers over the age of 21, which would be brilliant news back in the days when money was worth anything.
Really great joke to make on a fundraiser show, Johnny.
Please give us money.
It doesn't mean anything to you.
It means a lot. In May, the International Criminal Court sought arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar over alleged war crimes. Luckily, one of them is apparently so good at committing war crimes that the other one is already dead. So, good job, Ben. With that resolve, you'll be an honorary European in no time. In June, you try writing a better fucking Hamas joke. I'm so tired. In June, a woman was arrested for throwing a milkshake at Nigel Farage at his election campaign in Clacton. To be fair, he spent so little time in Clacton, I wouldn't know how to react either. What do you mean a guy who's just never been to your house suddenly asks you to vote for him to be the political leader of your own living room? Fuck off. I hope you like vanilla, bitch. That's a rhetorical question. We all know you can't handle anything more kinky than missionary and crying, which is fine. In July, we had the UK general elections and finally elected a Labour government for the first time in over a decade. It's been so long since we last had a Labour government that the last time they were in power, I legally wasn't allowed to vote. I was 18 at the time, but it turns out being this cute is a felony. Thanks, Blair. It's not even a term we use in the UK anymore, but yeah, rules are rules. In August, I'll be real with you, August was a fucking horrendous month and very difficult to make funny. So I'm so glad we stopped doing these shows specifically in August, so I didn't have to begin how to tackle this stuff. There was a mass stabbing in Southport, sparking the largest riots in England for over a decade, fueled by racism, Islamophobia, and far-right disinformation. And as if the northwest of England hadn't suffered enough with all that, Oasis announced a reunion. August was not a good month. In September, Keir Starmer announced he will draw up a 10-year plan that will see the biggest reimagining of the NHS since it was formed, which I believe is neoliberal speak for meaning in 10 years we won't have an NHS. I thought we voted these fuckers out. In October, Sue Gray resigned as Downing Street Chief of Staff following revelations that her salary was £3,000 higher than that of the Prime Minister, because God forbid a woman succeed in the workplace. That's not very girl boss of you, Sue Gray. I've just... yeah, I've got the Wikipedia page open for events in 2024 here, and looking at November, it is suspiciously blank. Yeah, I don't think anything of note happened in November 2024. So I always try and write something for each month, hence how hit and miss these jokes have been. But honestly, I might have to just skip November entirely. I've got absolutely nothing. And in December, Luigi Mangione spent the month consulting with me and Kirstie as we prepared the soft relaunch of Blizzard Comedy after several months off. He really put the work in as well. I distinctly remember on the 4th of December, he was on a Zoom with us literally all day, midnight to midnight, without even breaking so much as to go to the toilet. What a fucking trooper that guy is. And he is the only reason we can be here with you tonight. So thanks, Luigi. You're the best. Oh, and also some rich cunt got shot. But I don't know anything about that. As I say, me and Luigi were brainstorming for this show all day then, so we didn't even hear about it till afterwards. And that was 2024. What a year. Golly, can't wait to see what happens next. But before that, joining us for the next 3 hours to send off 2024 once and for all, please welcome our teams. First of all, our first team put the saucy into human resources. It's Bobbie Jones and Maxine Wade.
Hello. Hi.
Next up, we have two former drama kids who've committed way too hard to the bit to get a proper job now. It's Katie Mitchell and Eddie Hurst.
I've never done drama in my life.
I should have widened that to just like general art students, but fine. It's fine. This isn't live. We'll go again. And finally, a team with more anarchy in their nipples than Johnny Rotten ever had. And believe me, I've seen all 6 of them. It's Kirstie Summers and John O'Murray and Blackland from Austerity Dogs. I forgot how to pronounce all words. Hello, welcome everyone. Bobbie, how are you doing? I forget how these shows work. Hi, how are you, everyone?
Hi, hello.
Did you all have a wonderful 2024?
Are you talking to me or the group?
It doesn't matter, anyone.
Okay, it was okay, thank you. How was yours?
Good. Yeah, apart from everything I just mentioned, pretty good.
Okay.
Good.
Apart from all the things we've just said, all the things we're gonna say this evening,
Yeah.
and
Apart
like a
from all
bunch
that,
of things we're probably not gonna mention.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely fucking fantastic. Bobbie, would you like to describe your appearance for the sake of anyone who might need that on stream?
No, I don't want to. No, actually,
Okay,
I
that's
will.
fine, yeah.
I once got told that I look like a cunty Mrs. Doubtfire. because a friend of a friend put a picture of Mrs. Doubtfire through the Yassify app, and it looked like me on a good day. So
Superb.
that's me. Hi.
Fantastic. Lovely to hear. So, have you got any? I mean, it is the 5th of. It is it's the 6th of January. I don't even know what day it is. A day which has no historical significance at all. Ended up being on this day. That was the first Monday of the month. That's what happened. But do you have any fun, exciting plans for 2025? Do you like to share with the lovely people here tonight?
So I haven't got much in the diary, but I am doing a bit of spoken word and poetry at Chapter 1 Books on looking at the calendar from a distance, but that's not good because I'm long-sighted. I think the 16th. It's a Thursday.
Of January.
Yes.
Let's get to the bottom of it. The 16th of January is a Thursday, so...
yes, the next Thursday.
Fantastic.
So that's, come to that if you're sad enough.
I can confirm I would. I mean, we've definitely got a bunch of audience members who frequent the poetry and spoken word circuit in the Northwest, so I'm sure we'll have some people going there. There's no booking for that, is it just turn up and pay on the door, or just go to, or is it free?
I think, to be honest, I mean, they don't really ask people who aren't attending the event to leave. So you could just...
You could just
come for a cup of tea and a bit of cake, and you might just hear me talking about me dead dad. You know.
Perfect. I mean, how many venues can you say that's going to happen then?
Every venue I go into.
Everyone in there. Fantastic. Well, in the chat we've got Bobbie's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok if you want to go follow and keep up with all the fun things she's got going on. Thanks very much for coming on the show, Bobbie. And on Bobbie's team we've got the wonderful Maxine Wade. Maxine, how are you doing this fine Monday evening?
fine Monday evening. It's the Epiphany today, as well. He said it had no significance. It has significance in the eyes of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ.
Who also has an alibi for January the 6th, 2021, I should clarify. But good. Oh
God, I'm still recovering from 2023.
Yeah, I just want to confirm.
All them rednecks. Yeah. Oh, it was laugh, wasn't it? Remember? Enjoyed that. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've either put too much rum in this glass, or I forgot what Pepsi Max tastes like. But it's not actually meant to go on. I'm in the office tomorrow. We're gonna have a fun night. Otherwise, I'm doing fantastic. Would you like to describe your appearance for the sake of anyone at home who might need that?
I've been told I look like a cunty big bird off Sesame Street.
Hell yeah!
So I've got I'm a white person because they all. I've got blue hair. I've got a big fluffy coat on and a kind of like a tie-dye purple top. Like I look like I smell of mothballs and indigo. If you can imagine that. And I'm female presenting. You know what I mean? Whatever that fucking means. Hello.
If you subscribe to us on Twitch, we will somehow figure out a way to stream smells over Twitch as well, so you can get the full authentic experience every time one of us farts. Perfect, lovely. So Maxine's. Maxine's links were in the chat, but then other people put in the chat. How rude of you. Also, hello, Hot Storm Productions, glad you're here. You can follow Maxine's link tree in the chat. Have you got any specific events or anything coming up that you want to boast or let us know about? What are your plans for 2025?
I've got loads of plans, primarily campaigning for Greg Wallace's exoneration. Very hard working, illegally, hopefully, because, he's another white man who was a victim of the benevolent left. Comedy-wise, I've got a lot going on. Some things I can reveal, some things I can't. I'm doing my show a bunch called The Nearly Wed. I'll be putting it on my socials when I'm doing it. I'll be doing it again in March. Well, I'm doing it again in January, but it's sold out.
So you can't go on.
Doing it again in March. I'm starting a podcast this year, but I can't. So look out for that. That'll be exciting. And I'm also doing a character act called Chanel with an L. Just got lots of things I'm working on, lots of projects and stuff, which
Fantastic.
is exciting.
So you've got a very, very fun and busy 2025. Well, if you follow Maxine on the social links in the link tree, and I believe there's some links to some other stuff on there as well, you can go check out. Thanks very much for coming on the show. And we've also got Katie Mitchell. Katie, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you. I don't even know when I last saw you. I feel like it was before.
It's so long.
Yeah. How have you been? You've well, first of all, let's start by describing your appearance for anyone who might need that.
Yeah, I've been described as a yassified 12-year-old boy. Apparently. I cut my hair off, my big goth hair that I've had for ages, due to accidentally mainly just eating bread for like a month and giving myself an iron deficiency. And so I had to cut all my hair off. And it's a relief. Other than that, I don't have any makeup on either because the thing before this overran, and then I did some really touching and beautiful and like definitely worthy of the fine art degree that I do hold art that you'll be able to see later on in the show. So I did that instead of makeup. So I've got small eyes, big cheeks, and a lovely smile.
Small eyes, big cheeks, and a lovely smile would be a great team name if you hadn't picked one already. This is how I want this show to go into 2025. We just get fuck off all the news. We're just gonna be like nice and wholesome and just like enjoy how just like pleasant everything is, or if you ignore everything. So let's start on doing that. Do you have any particular shows or anything coming up in 2025 you'd like to share with the lovely audience? Your link tree and website are in the chat.
I would have done it. Oh, I remember doing the last Blizzard, actually, doing it standing up because I just hurt my back and had it in my diagnosis. And so you're on the camera was on a box of, or like multiple boxes of like Christmas decorations, and that was on a desk, and then there was a shoebox to try and get you up to eye level. Because look, progress. I'm sitting. So that's. I'm doing a show about my back injury that I had at the start of the year, and then like flared up, and I finally got a diagnosis. And it's the silliest show I've written, because I tend to do sad girl shows. But this so far is the silliest one.
Yeah.
Although I just did a piece on my Substack, which go subscribe to. Luigi Maglione, the CEO shooter, had this like a similar spine condition to me, and has read all of the books I reference in the show, and they were on his Goodreads. And people who've seen I've done the show twice, and multiple people messaged me about it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I might include some of that in the show. Who knows? It's
perfect, wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing one in London on the 14th of January in Aces and Eights. That's in North London.
Yep. Right opposite from Tufnell Park Station. It's a convenient venue.
Oh no! Come on, remember your own shows. You've only got 4 of them booked in. There's Leicester. I'm doing one in Leicester Comedy Festival, and I think the 13th of February, and then one in like the 15th of March in Glasgow. They're all on my link tree. The show's real good. It came together very easily and quickly, so it's quite done already. It just needs to make me funnier. So please come.
The eternal problem of writing a stand-up hour, it always just needs to be funnier. Good. Well, fantastic. That all sounds wonderful. Katie's link tree is in the chat, so you can go find links on there and find out more information about the upcoming shows, and follow our socials for all of that. Thanks very much for coming on the show. And on Katie's team, we are joined by the magnificent Eddie Hurst. Eddie, how are you doing this fine 2025?
Yeah, I'm all right. You know, the thing about living in Mordor is nobody says how nice the mountain walks are. That's really precious.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Do you want to describe your appearance for the sake of anyone who might need that?
Yeah, I've been described as a cunty Ned Flanders. Oh, wait, no, that cunt Ned Flanders, maybe it was. I can't remember. They were driving very fast by. I'm a white man. I've got a moustache and a little bit underneath because somebody did call me Ned Flanders and it hurt my feelings once. And I've got rimmed glasses and also a little shirt with like Hawaiian dancing people on, but you can't see that.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's the good thing about doing audio descriptions. Is it doesn't matter how cropped your camera is. Or
it is a crop top too, Johnny. That's right.
It's Ned Flanders in a crop top, which is instantly my number one Pornhub search. I am this much ramen. Fucking doing well. Cool. Oh bollocks. Katie, send me the link and I'll get you.
I didn't realise that you had that. Because I've not used that for like a while. So
fair enough.
On me.
I don't think I've updated it since you became team captain in like 2021. To be fair, so the links might be quite old. I can correct them the next time I share them. Eddie, do you have any particular fun shows or plans for 2025 you got coming up?
Yeah, I'm on tour. I don't know what that means, but I'm doing it. I'm doing my show, Eddie Hurst's Wonderful Discovery of Witches in the County of Himself. Finally, somebody with the balls to make a show about the Lancashire Witch Trials, the Venga Boys, and nothing else.
I mean, is there really? I mean, everything in the world can be assigned as either like there are only two things. Everything is a binary. You're either Venga Boys or you're. I've already forgotten the first thing you said because that's who I am. I only care about Venga Boys. I am monofinctual. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Do you know what, Katie? I might just make you a mod and then you can paste links once I figure out how to do that.
I'm going to take all of the money.
What money?
Yeah, first of all, what money? Also,
All of the money from charity.
Yeah,
Guys are getting paid.
I was going to say, yeah, that's also not how modding works on Twitch. I can't even remember how to do that. I'll figure that out during the break. But yeah, thanks. So you can follow Eddie's link tree, which is in the chat.
Yeah, but have a look on my link tree, please. I'm doing Leicester Comedy Festival on the 13th of February. And I've got a work in progress show on the 16th, which is not that show. And then there's got some other shows as well, if you want to.
It would be amazing if you were doing a work in progress show on the 16th of February after your Leicester debut of it.
God, could you imagine?
Superb. Well, thanks very much for coming on the show. And we're joined by long-time collaborator and absolute darling, Kirstie Summers. Kirstie, how are you doing this wonderful evening?
Yeah, good. I'm cold.
Yeah, it is pretty heckin' chilly.
But yeah, apart from that, same old, really.
Same old, fantastic. Do you want to describe your appearance for anyone who might need that?
Oh yeah, got a round face and square glasses and a black beanie, which is thermal insulated and doing a lot of heavy lifting right now. And just the biggest, coziest Snorlax jumper you ever did see.
It is very. I think you're going to need to show that off in more detail. That is really beautiful.
Okay, so if I pull the hood up like this, it's got a Snorlax face and ears. And it's got like a little Snorlax belly with big pockets. Oh. And it comes down to like my knees. It's amazing. I can just curl up in this thing and it's like I'm in bed, but it's clothes.
That is fucking wonderful. I am intensely jealous of that. Fantastic. So you got any, obviously, not insignificant of your plans for 2025 are the same as my plans for 2025, but I know you're also doing like a million other things as well. So is there anything particular you want to shout out do you want to point people
Not
towards?
really, but honestly, my 2025 is mostly just other people's weddings at the minute.
And I feel like we legally can't invite you all to other people's weddings.
Yeah. So yeah, I have in the next my sister hasn't set a date yet, and nor have you, technically.
No.
But in the next 18 months, I have 6 weddings. I was best man on the 20th of December for another wedding. And of the 6 weddings I have yet to do, I think 2 of them I'm not in the wedding party. So I can't just show up and enjoy an open bar. I have to actually do shit and match the color scheme. So yeah, that's my next year, is just other people's weddings and then not having the money to do anything else.
Yeah, fantastic.
But I'm happy for all my friends and shit. That's good.
Yeah, no, that sounds lovely. Well, yeah, you probably won't be able to go to them unless you have the same friends. But if you want to see some banging pictures from them, Kirstie's Instagram is in the chat, so you can go follow that.
It is, yeah. So, yeah.
Wonderful. And we will have some more Blizzard announcements to make at some point when I actually book them. So fantastic. Thanks very much for coming on the show. And last but not least, we have not one, but both members of Austerity Dogs. How are you doing, guys? Hey, I think we fixed the lag. Either that or you preempted what I was going to say. Either way, I'll take it. How are you doing, guys?
Sorry, what?
Just asking how you're doing. You're fine.
Yeah, we're good. We've got a cat.
That has already been commented on in the stream. People are very much enjoying the cat. So I guess in a way, all 3 members of Austerity Dogs are here.
Yeah, exactly. All 3 pivotal members of the songwriting group.
Amazing.
I didn't say that. Someone else said that. I just repeated it.
It's fine. Would you like to describe your appearances for everyone who might need that here tonight?
Yeah. I want a mullet. That is jazzy. It screams, "This man abused narcotics." That is... And then we've got Lachlan, the genius behind the group. Hi.
Hi, Lachlan.
You want to describe yourself, or should I do it for a laugh?
Oh, you do it for a laugh.
He's got blue hair. He's got blue hair. If you're aware of anime, well, it's for people that are visually impaired. They won't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he just looks like a character from a manga anime. And he also, as well, likes to throw eggs at tourists.
Tourists. Every time you say you're going to throw stuff at tourists, I think you're going to say Tories. And then I'm like,
see,
yeah. And then I'm like, oh, no, that's different. And I go, oh, no, that's still fine.
Yeah, we started the band because I thought the same thing about throwing stuff at Tories, my type of man. And then
It's just really hostile towards anyone visiting Liverpool.
Like, a group of tourists taking pictures live buildings just got egged, and I went, I misheard that, didn't I? But it's too late. We'd already wrote a load of songs, so I thought, we'll have to stick with so,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I was going to segue.
Bonus points if they're tourists that are also Tories.
That's what I'm
To be
hoping
fair,
for,
they
but
are
to
the
be
people
honest-
who can most afford to go on holiday,
Yes.
generally. So, although whether they're going to go on holiday in Liverpool, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you just don't ask. Look, Johnny, you don't ask the question. Do you know what I mean? You just presume.
Just
It's the
assume.
best way to live your life if you just automatically judge people on their opinions.
Yeah,
and just
that's
like
it.
what you perceive.
These are
then
words we
what
live
will
by.
win?
Always judge a book by its cover. It will tell you a lot.
Exactly. Don't ask questions. Don't
That
try
is
and
why
vet
they put
yourself.
covers on
That is
books.
why they put. I was thinking about that the other day as well. Like what do you mean never judge a book by its cover? That's what you meant. Like,
The fuck else are you supposed to do with a book cover?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't.
lower the tourists, maybe. That's a thing you can
For
do.
a
with a
tourist,
book
yeah.
cover. Think about it. Especially if it's like a Bible or something, like a proper hardback.
Yeah. Like if you've not got any milkshakes, that is a thing you can throw at people. Good. So we put your Instagram, Bandcamp, and Facebook in the chat. Do you wanna? You got any? Well, I know you've got some announcements to make for 2025. But what would you like to share with a lot of people here tonight that you're working on?
So we are gigging in Leeds in a place called Boom, called Mates Fest. It's just a day festival. That'll be fun. You can sort of come down and watch us scream at you. We have a new release coming out called Necropolis. A couple of people in this room, well, in this lobby, I should say.
No, we are all in the same room. I don't know why we've gone on Zoom, to be honest. We're all in a big house together.
We made it, you see. But what I mean is, like, the internet room that we're all in, 2 people have heard it. 2 people said, one of the greatest things I've ever heard. You are definitely the greatest songwriter of our time. Again, wasn't me that said it. I'm just repeating what people in this room have said.
I heard it in a dream and it was amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'll send it to you as well, and then and then that dream will become a nightmare, baby.
Superb. Well, we're going to hear a little demo of one of the things you've been working on a little bit later during the break, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, I confirm I've also heard all of the I've heard a bunch of stuff they've been working on. It's all fucking fantastic, and I'm really excited to help.
I'll
promote
send
that when
you
it's
your
released.
$5 later, Johnny.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean. This is a charity stream. You might as well just donate it. Otherwise, I feel like
You've got me.
I don't want to start doing a fucking completionist shit. Start just scraping all the money off.
Catalyst.
What year even is it? Fuck it. Good. Right. Thanks very much for coming on the stream. Katie, I finally figured out how to make you a mod, so you should be able to put links in now. And you can also kick people out who are annoying you, so that's fun. Fantastic. Thanks everyone for
How
coming.
do I kick Johnny out?
I'll just leave. Fuck it.
Stop.
I am the least engaging part of the show. It's fine. I'll just drink and enjoy you. I mean, the reason I want to be the host of this show is because I do much less work. Like, you all focus on being funny, and I just give you stupid shit to do. I basically just give you homework every month, and then judge you for it. It's the best job. Fantastic. Well, let's get started with the stream. Our first round is called Fake News. We like to start with fake news because, frankly, have you seen the real news? Exactly. This is much nicer. We'll be showing each team 3 headlines, 2 of them actual published headlines from the year, and 1 of them a silly one that I made up. And it's down to our team to sleuth out the fake one. We're going to start with Bobbie's team. Your 3 headlines are, which I'll put these in the chat in a moment. Church accidentally shows porn on big screen in front of kids during sing-along. J.K. Rowling condemns fan-produced Hogwarts Express experience after all toilets on board were marketed as unisex.
Oh no.
And Smooth Mars Bar wins Aylesbury man £2 in compensation.
Okay,
I'll put
I
it
know
in
that the
chat in a sec.
smooth Mars bars one is correct because I've seen that on the internet.
You've seen
As for
smooth
the
Mars
rest,
bar.
I don't really know. But with the first one, with the church showing porn to the kids, did the kids start to like clap along with what was going on the screen?
Sorry, I've just seen a message Katie put in the chat like 20 minutes ago that like I forgot to update the title, so this was still Blizzard Comedy Catch-Up Final Show feat Laura Monmouth rather than New Year Special. I knew there was something I'd forgotten to do, so I'm just going to correct that now. But do carry on. There will be no Laura Monmouth. I apologise.
What do you think, Maxine?
Yeah, I can see it though. He's got the whole world in a gangbang. He's got. I don't know. I feel like I know. Oh.
And here we have another pussy on screen, but only
none
for
of you can see
performers
it.
to see. Yeah.
What's the cat
Not
called?
for the audience themselves, just the performers. That was.
Yeah. It's Rio. That's his name. He's a horrible person, but.
And he dances on webcam. I know, Johnny, and I think that they have put the J.K. Rowling thing as a ruse, because that is something that J.K. would do, but I can't remember reading about that happening last year.
Well,
You
the
know,
thing
and
is, trains aren't big enough.
Yeah, when have you had... Well, aren't they all unisex? You know what I mean? It's like,
Big enough.
like the Take Me Out lift, isn't it? You know, you just get revealed. Like, it's very, you know what I mean?
I just, I think most trains are just by default a unisex toilet because they seem to smell like everyone's piss.
You can just piss anywhere on a train. They legally can't stop you. To clarify, they definitely can.
Not in my experience now. There's no laws
They
against a
won't because
weak
they're very
bladder, Johnny
understaffed,
Collins.
but they can.
It's disgusting. You can't even do water sports in a public place. What's this country? I think the J.K. Rowling one is the fake one.
Is that what you're going to go for?
What do you think, Bobbie?
You know what? I'm just maximising the screen so that I can properly read and test out my comprehension skills.
Are you Googling the headlines? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Okay, I believe you. Okay. I did also put them in the Zoom chat if that's easier to read.
Suspicious. I don't believe in the Zoom chat. Nobody uses the Zoom chat.
I mean, it is
Can
definitely
we
real.
make a poll for that, please? Because I've worked in admin for 7 years,
Sure.
and no one has ever used the Zoom chat. And by no one, I mean me. I'm terrible at the job. Right. I don't think that churches would be so remiss to show pornography.
Really? Yeah,
I
there
know.
was literally churches, no kiddly fiddling. It all happens in there, does it?
No, but that's like behind the scenes, whereas it's public versus private, isn't it? I think there's a lot of that going on in the cupboards, but not in the actual
In the pews.
auditorium. What do you call it? A church? When you go into a church and they check your ticket and they're like, yeah, you need to go down aisle number 2. Yeah.
Put your phone in a little zip bag and they just take it.
Yeah, precisely. And there's someone selling ice creams.
Yeah. 5 quid
Yeah,
ice creams
I
at a tiny,
think
yeah.
it's the J.K. Rowling one. I agree with you, Maxine.
Thank you.
I can confirm you are correct. It is the J.K. Rowling one that is fake. Yes, the church did accidentally show porn on the big screen in front of kids during a sing-along.
Accidentally?
But to be fair, it is an easy mistake to make and definitely not indicative of any other unsavoury practices the church may or may not be covering up. And a man did indeed receive £2 compensation for his Mars bar lacking the patented dick vein that is the only reason that any of us here ever buy Mars bars. But no, J.K. Rowling did not condemn a fan-produced Hogwarts Express experience due to unisex toilets. She was far too busy busy this year crying over a cis woman being better at punching than some different cis women. What a normal and not unhinged person she is. So 3 points to Bobbie's team. Next up, we have Katie's team. Your 3 headlines, which I will put in the Zoom chat in a minute if the poll thinks it's necessary. It is exactly 50-50. That's not helpful. I'll put half of it in the Zoom chat, but like half of each headline. So you get the first half of each. Your 3 headlines are Cybertruck catches fire after running into fire hydrant and getting wet. German art museum finds worker for hanging his own painting in gallery. And startup investigated after its AI reveals existent evidence of money laundering.
The German Art Museum thing sounds like an Uber Butler stunt. I swear it has been done before, people like hanging up their own painting that's not been found for ages.
Banksy did it, didn't he? He went in and you wouldn't believe it. That guy, you wouldn't believe what he got up to. It was crazy. He went into this museum, right, and he put a box up with some stuff in, and what he was saying was actually pretty. He was saying maybe some of them things shouldn't be in a museum, and I was like, "Whoa, Daddy, slow down. My head is spinning." I'm actually, don't tell Bobbie, but I am using the chat. This is really useful for me. Thanks, Joe.
Well, according to the poll, 57% of people do not use the Zoom chat, so I don't know what to tell you.
Very cool.
I mean, the Cybertruck just feels like it's got to have happened. That's got to happen.
I just feel like because there was the Cybertruck fire a few days ago, has Johnny looked?
Oh, it's like a false flag.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
don't think that's the right use of the phrase false flag. But
I just say because that didn't happen in 2024, so it's not real yet.
I think you'll find.
When that happened, I just thought it did that. I didn't realise it was a terrorist.
No, same. I was like, oh, it was just a fun coincidence.
The thing is, it is funny. It directly into Trump Tower. It's
it is.
A startup investigated after its AI reveals evidence of money laundering. I think that's true.
That does feel true.
It feels familiar. So.
It feels harsh to fire someone for hanging their own paint in a gallery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to have a coffee when you work at a coffee shop. Like, if you want to put your picture up, as long as it's not like, I mean, where it was, I guess. Like, if it's right in between 2 Rembrandts or something. Like it's just in the middle of the night watch. Like, put a big nail in it.
It's like stapling it to the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I get it then.
So my friend works in a gallery, and someone. They had loads of just like brand new employees installing guest art that's quite valuable, because I don't know why you would have the new people do that. Anyway, they drilled through was a partition wall, and they drilled all the way through and into the back of another painting. Oh. And they weren't fired. They were sent home, but
wow.
They weren't fired. I think they might have quit due to bullying, but like.
Yeah, but you deserve it at that point, really, don't you? It's enough to be that, but I would enjoy being on that.
All right, so. I'm doing this to make it look like I'm thinking, but
I've been doing that with my fit. I don't know why I'm doing.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah, if you do that, and I'll do it.
You've already got one.
You've already got all the stars, so you.
I just feel like a Cybertruck getting wet isn't enough for it to catch fire, because it doesn't. Its whole thing is that it's electric, so it's not like it's full of petrol. Like, I suppose the water could cause an electrical fire, but then what is it setting fire to? Plastic. It's not. I don't feel like it's got enough in and of itself to burn. Unless it was carrying a load of like firelighters or old copies of Zoo magazine or.
It was Nigel Farage's Cybertruck drove over a hydrant, and that's why Musk's so angry at him. Really, I told you not to put in all those Zoo and Nuts magazines. I'll put in what I want.
I am going to go. I think the Cybertruck one is the fake one. What about you?
Yeah, look, you're the captain, my captain. Let's go for it.
But you're my teammate, my teammate.
Aye. I'm the first mate.
Okay.
In my head, I'm doing like you're captain on the ship, and I'm doing all the other bits. But it's like I've got different hats for every one of them.
Oh, that's good. And I've got a hook.
Yeah, that's what that was before.
Yeah, a hook that also doubles as a fake moustache when you need it. Yeah.
It's like we're like an emo pirate, so it's got the little moustache tattoo on it.
So you're going with Cybertruck as the fake one, is that right?
Yeah.
You're incorrect. That one was real. It was actually the startup one that was fake.
No!
Yeah, the Cybertruck did catch fire after getting wet from a fire hydrant. To be fair, Cybertrucks aren't the only things that are on fire when they're wet. Way, vaginas.
I genuinely,
Neither.
my first thought when you were reading those was like, I don't believe any AI is actually smart enough to reveal something like that.
We'll come to that in a minute. But and yeah, German Art Museum did fire a worker for hanging his own painting in the gallery, and I don't see the fuss about it, to be honest. Where was he supposed to hang it? In the urinals? That would have been weird. But no, a startup has not been investigated after its AI inadvertently revealed evidence of money laundering. However, they were alarmed when AI started rickrolling clients. Truly, these AI models are exactly as smart and creative as humans.
That German Art Museum wasn't half playing with fire.
No, that was the Cybertrucks, yeah.
Think about it. Like, you sacked them and you went, should we have done that? Like,
and that man grew up to be Luigi. He had back problems. He just wanted to show off his little paintings in the German art gallery, and that was the final straw.
The harshest part was when the gallery called them his little paintings, like you did, Jack.
So no points to Katie's team there, I'm afraid. And finally, we got Kirstie's team. Your three headlines are: burglar caught after returning overdue library book from house he robbed.
That's class. That is class.
Man convicted for repeatedly lying about inventing Bitcoin. And Museum of Neoliberalism closes as being knocked down for luxury flats. I'll pop these in the chat as well.
I feel like I could believe all of them.
Yes,
I feel like, what was the man lying about Bitcoin convicted of? Because you're allowed to lie.
Yeah.
Like lying gets you President of the United States.
High-paying jobs. Yeah.
You're allowed to lie, and no one ever fact checks you. Like, it won't have been for lying. It will have been for trying to fraud. He would have been trying to get some money out of it in some way, because that's the only thing you ever really get punished for, taking money off rich people who already have too much. So I feel like the repeatedly lying about inventing Bitcoin is not what he was. That's not crime, right? We've got no lawyers.
I reckon Rio knows that one is like the
he's trying to press the buzzer.
Yeah. I really do hope the burglar was caught after this, because it just shows there's something left in there. You know what I mean? Like, he robbed the house, he had some guilt, and he went, you know what? Or maybe the book was fucking shite. And he didn't want it anymore.
Just read it
Anyway, I can't have this in my home. Oh, luckily it belongs to a library. I can drop it off and score a few points. You know what I mean?
When you steal from a library, you steal from everyone.
This is a burglar who's like, I'll steal from these people who have more than they need. I don't know why you'd steal books in the first place. Like, I know why I would. I love books. Here's my big stack of books. That I don't have shelf space for, and this is only one of the big stacks of books in my house. I get it, but like, if you're burgling someone to profit, books do not make you money. Why would you take it in the first place? I also feel like this one is ringing a bell for me. Like, I saw it and I can't tell if it happened or if it was like a meme.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you reckon? I'm not sure. Well, that was a fucking great input. Right. I'm not sure.
To be fair, Jono, like, you usually write the lyrics, presumably. So if Flucken can just like provide some backing music for you, maybe you can figure it out that way.
Yeah. Yeah, good. I think the lie is no. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to forget it in that bit. That bit didn't work. So
I enjoyed it.
So I actually go to the museum. Hang on. What is neoliberalism? The more I read it now, what is it?
We'll be here all night, pal.
I'll be honest, that would be a phenomenal album title for you. Just what is
What
neoliberalism?
What is neoliberalism?
Why is it?
It's basically like Thatcherite core politics. In a
free market capitalism,
Oh,
deregulation, sort of those assholes. And here is the thing: that is the one I have like the least trouble believing. Like, I feel like it's only a news story because it's ironic. Because like, what the fuck hasn't been closed down and built into flats? Like, like it's not a news story when it's any other thing. Maybe that's why it's not, because it's not a news story, because every other fucking thing's already flats.
Yeah. It did happen, it just wasn't a headline, because that always happens.
Yeah.
Kirstie had a point. You're with the man convicted for lying. Have you purposely wrote it like that? Because I think that could be it, because it's not a crime, is it?
But I think that could be a headline as well, though, because if it's like the headline is that's very clickbaity, and then you read it and it's like, oh no, what you got convicted of was fraud or some other bullshit or stealing identity. I don't know who invented Bitcoin or his identity is worth stealing. Probably not. It sounds like a prick. But you know what I mean? Like, that could be a clickbaity headline that actually tells you, like, the actual legalities outlined properly in the body. I'm really bad at this game. I talk myself into and out of every single one.
Yeah, because
I'm actually glad there's two of you.
What you were saying before, and now I'm questioning myself.
Just roll a dice and pick something, it's fine.
What the fuck is neoliberalism? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Kirstie, you just take the floor. If you're wrong, this is on you and you. So
I don't like that. There are three of us.
It's
we
not
should
about what
definitely
you
vote.
like, Kirstie. It's about what's good for us as a team. All right. And if we can get out of this with good points, with everyone saying, "Oh, Kirstie's fucking thick and gets it wrong." We're not the ones who got it wrong. We're just the cool guys with a cat.
What does the cat think?
Yeah. What does the cat think?
Austerity.
Oh no! When did the cat jump up? Was it the Bitcoin? Should we? Yeah, Kirstie, here's what we do. We just leave it to the cat. It was the Bitcoin, wasn't it, when the cat jumped up on it?
Austerity cats, yeah.
Leo, you got it wrong. Yeah.
So,
Oh,
are you going for Bitcoin as a fake one?
But no, we're not. The cat is.
Okay, but is your team going for that as the fake one?
By proxy, yeah, Johnny, but just remember, it's the cat making this decision.
Okay, so if you get it right, your cat gets points and you don't.
Don't be like this, right? This is not a democracy, okay? Just let's put all this, the weight of the burden on the cat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll sleep better. So.
Okay, well, the cat was wrong. That one was real. Yes, the Museum of Neoliberalism closes as the building was knocked down to build luxury flats. I'm not even going to add a joke to that. That is just literally perfect as it is. We can just knock over Thatcher's grave and build a public toilet there. We can die happy. A man was convicted for repeatedly lying about inventing Bitcoin, and no, sadly, that wasn't Elon Musk. He's allowed to because he's already so bastard rich.
He has lied about inventing everything he claims to have invented.
Exactly,
How is he still at large?
But no, a burglar unfortunately was not caught returning an overdue library book from the house he robbed. He was caught because upon finding a book about Homer's Iliad and becoming engrossed in it until he was caught still in the flat he was burgling reading the book. So if anything, more ridiculous. I don't even know why I try and write this. Reality is always funnier.
If you'd have actually said the real story, I would have said that was a lie.
So if I'd said the real story and there were no fake headlines and you couldn't have got any points, you would have guessed that one.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I feel like I definitely saw that one, and that's why the fake one rang a bell. Like, there was definitely something with a burglar and a book, because I like all of the people who know what my pile of books is like sent it to me like, lol, it's you. And I'll be like, I would have just taken the book with me with the rest of the stuff I was stealing. And then whoever I was burgling would be reporting and be like, oh, and this book. And the police would be like, come on, no one's stealing a book. And I get to keep the book.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
definitely how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Start breaking into houses, taking a book, one book only.
One book.
He's like, is this insurance fraud? You're really going to say just one book? No one believes the victim then.
That's going to be my, like, 2025 hobby, like, nicking books and seeing if people bother to report it. They're like, well, there's obviously been a break-in, but they've just taken a book.
Wouldn't it be boss though if like you paid someone with dyslexia to do that? So when you can't arrest them, like.
So at the end of that round, Bobbie's team are on 3 points, but Katie and Kirstie's team are on 0. So you are joint second. So you're doing good. Our next round is 1,000 words. The round we commissioned the very talented and extremely patient Rob Maltby to adapt some images from the news into his own art style and quiz you on what the news story could be. And because what does any artist dream of more than to be commissioned, thankfully not enough money, to draw faces of politicians we already have to look at far too much, in increasingly tedious positions and facial expressions. This is your future, art kids. Never make friends with comedians. So our first picture is just a little image description for anyone who might need it. There's a white man with grey hair and black suit and red tie and glasses. He is smiling at a podium behind a slogan reading "Change begins," with an abstracted UK, Scottish and Welsh flags behind him. What's happening here? Oh, this is a free-for-all, by the way, so anyone jump in.
Is it an artistic depiction of my ex-boyfriend thinking about flags? Because he liked flags.
Is this the inventor of Bitcoin? That is the guy.
I was gonna say a bunch of stuff about like slimy cunts being in charge, but like that's not news. That's just the status quo for the past like my entire life. And then like all of the things I had that talked about what a like dog shit human being Keir Starmer is, pulling up the ladder behind him and basically continuing what the Tories are doing. I feel like all of the bite got taken out of it after seeing Elon Musk, who successfully got Donald Trump elected, campaigning like in favor of Nigel Farage, then fighting with Nigel Farage, but still wanting Reform UK to be in charge. And I'm like, I really thought we were still in the worst timeline, and then got a glimpse of how it is probably going to get worse.
Wacka, everyone.
Really nice. Like, I stayed up and watched the election, and it was really nice watching the Tories lose their seats.
That
and
was
watch
wonderful, yeah.
So many new Labour people come in.
Yeah.
And I believe it will get somewhat better. It's just going to take more than 6 months to undo 13 years of shit.
Yeah, but it's like that's what I'm hoping for. I'm quite optimistic about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the longer I look at Keir Starmer and what he's saying and what he's doing, I get why people are fucking fucking get rid of him now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. So wouldn't it be better if the nukes just went off? You know what I mean? Maybe that's the headline. This is fucking terrifying, the picture. Because you know, like when you described it, it said like white man and that, and I was looking at the Google Drive link, I was going, this is the right picture.
Oh yeah, Rob's really captured the haunted quality of like
He's so good at that, yeah.
eyes.
No, I thought it was Mr. Bean. It looks like Mr. Bean.
Just like a bit
Oh,
like
it's
Mr. Bean.
That's what this picture looks like.
I've been way more optimistic if it was fucking Mr. Bean. I'm that's been quite soon.
I don't know. Rowan Atkinson might be a tad more of a prick. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can believe Rowan Atkinson's a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can as well.
I really enjoyed Grey the Earthling's comment. In fairness to Starmer, he succeeded where Cameron didn't quite, being the exact perfect average of John Major and Tony Blair. I think
That's still not something I want.
I feel like Katie's team can get the points there because you alluded to the general election. This was obviously the election victory.
Starmer won the election.
Yeah, he won the election. So I'll give that give the points there to Katie's team.
And
Also,
I
give a
was
bonus
also
point.
here.
Also ran. Yes,
I
this
love
is.
how since you described yourself as looking like Ned Flanders, you've since
please.
put on a more
Yeah,
Ned Flanders.
I know.
Yeah. Ha. We're all having fun. Yeah, I get it.
You chose the jumper, man.
I didn't want to leave the room, and this is the only one I've got. Why do I own one? That's a great question, also.
After the interval, he's going to replace the white shirt with a pink shirt, and then we're really.
Yes, this is Keir
Like the third
Starmer.
act,
Oh.
he's going to paint his skin yellow.
We're gonna fuck off all the games and just play a game of like musical clothes. Like every time
It's like
someone's on
Ned Flanders
screen, get
Buckaroo.
changed.
Just how many more fucking. But yes, this is Sir Keir Starmer smiling after his all but assured election victory in July with his slogan "Change begins." Although it seems the change he was referring to, the change that all pensioners would be counting to buy their groceries after losing their winter fuel allowance and having their finances decimated over the winter. Yeah, you know, it was incredibly satisfying watching all the Tories lose their seat. I stayed up far too late watching that, and I had a gig the next day, and it was. I do not regret it at all. It was absolutely worth it just to see fucking Liz Truss and Jacob Rees-Mogg lose their seats. It was beautiful. So yeah, you know, some optimism. That's gonna be my 2025. A sprinkling of optimism. Cool. Right. Our next picture is image description for those who need it. There are 8 people stood in a line, 7 of them looking up into the sky in awe of something off screen. One man is turned around, bare buttocks on show and a bald patch on his head, who I will stress was a creative liberty Rob took when adapting this picture. He did not actually have his arse out. One man is considered... Just like in case that really throws you off what this news story is. One man is considerably smaller than the rest. One of the men is wearing sunglasses and one of the women's arms are shaped like crab claws, while the man behind her is standing with arms crossed. What's happening here?
Hot Water finally books diverse line. What's going on? You know.
You're definitely getting a bonus point for that guess. That was great.
I was hoping you were going to say not crab claws, lobster claws.
Oh yeah,
Because of the band that you booked, Johnny.
yeah. Lobster claws. Yeah, I should have done that. Okay, lobster claws. Fuck it.
Yeah. Why is this issue so small?
I'm really excited for the new X-Men film. I don't care.
I don't know. So what? We were actually talking, we were going, is it G7 or G8? What? And we were both like whispering to each other, going, 7 or 8? And then you said 8 people. I was like, oh, it's a G8 then.
Yeah. I mean, you are correct. Yeah, this is G8. I think I'll probably give you that. But if anyone else has any more joke ones, because that was a very quick answer, feel free to jump in.
It looks like the fire. They're doing like a fire drill at school, and these are the teachers.
Yeah, complete with cheek reveal. Because that's what happens when there's a fire drill. You just get your cheeks out. You know?
It was a
Every
real
time-
fire, and he was too close, and it singed him from behind.
Oh no!
I feel like every time I looked at this picture, I felt like there was another like massive news story I missed, but like shouldn't have, because like I vaguely recognized those people as political leaders. But I'm
Or
like
former political leaders in the
former
cases
political
of
leaders,
of at least 2 of them, yeah.
or like nearly political leaders.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, hang on. did they all meet in like Chernobyl and I didn't know? And also, how have I not seen them walking around looking like that since they got back? And then it's like, did they all look at an eclipse? Because that's what it looks like they're doing. And then I thought it might just be that I missed the revolution, and now they all have to get jobs as like sideshow performers / strippers, which I would really like. Just because it would mean they're not in charge of anyone's lives anymore. Not because I'd ever want to see anything they ever do. Like, I would go specifically if they sold a ticket for like the egging seats. Like you're within throwing distance and they provide you some smelly vegetables. And then I got sad that isn't the case.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, yes, this is day one of the 50th. It was actually G7 summit, so I don't know who the 8th guy is.
It was COP24. It was COP24, and then
I don't know. It was something. I've got G7 written here, but I was quite delirious at the point of compiling this, so I may have forgotten it. But either way, I know that you know what it is. So day one of that summit in Italy, representatives including Rishi Sunak and Joe Biden were watching a parachute drop as a part of a skydiving demonstration, which ironically is probably a similar experience to both politicians watching their former majorities completely decimated in this year's elections. So I'll give that to Austerity Dogs for getting that. And the final picture.
Hold your way, Kirsty.
I was going to say it, yeah.
You're making up for that cat's mistakes.
If we're also counting the cat, it probably isn't fair that like your team has like twice as many members as anyone else.
I'm sorry.
Look, you decided the teams, Johnny.
I did. That's a good
Johnny
point.
loses 3 points.
You
Okay,
said
I
that
lose
this
3
was
points.
okay. Reap what you sow.
Okay, we'll have the final picture now. And the main reason I included a picture around in the first place, I'll be real with you. This is a blurry depiction of a dark street. Cars are rushing past. A man with a backpack is pointing a gun at another man ahead of him in a blue suit with long arms and a tiny head. Neither face is visible. What's going on
The
here?
revolution begins.
oh, this is an unidentified man whose name.
Yeah, no one knows who he is.
No.
Is this the new Nintendo game, which is a mashup between Luigi's Mansion and GoldenEye?
No, but again, you get a bonus point for that answer.
Luigi's Eye,
Luigi's eye.
Golden Mansion.
Yeah, is it the CCTV of that?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep, that is exactly what it is. The CCTV of
There's no
that. I feel like it needs to be
CCTV.
slightly more specific, but
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. What you show, Johnny? You've got 2 of his here.
I do know what you're talking about, yes, because I designed the questions, but I need someone to say. I can't just say that is the...
CCTV, my man, Big L. You know what I'm saying?
I should confirm he hasn't actually been found guilty of this yet.
Well, you can just
But
not,
yeah, okay, yeah. You can get a point.
Just my man L, Big L. Nah, it weren't him, but it was some other guy. He was also pretty cool, if you ask me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you, man.
When you say my man Big L, is that Lachlan? Is that what's?
Yeah. My man Lachlan took a player out there. He brought back this fucking horrible cat.
I murdered a private healthcare CEO, and all I got was this lousy cat.
Don't say
Havoc
that.
gets questions wrong.
Wasn't even worth it. Andrew Taylor said, "Bit harsh this. You don't even have pictures of the other 2 team captains in this round."
The way the CEO is drawn, he looks like one of those robots from The Incredibles 1.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, he does.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing I know. It's like they are alarmingly large arms, so the point is quite intimidating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again,
I
Rob's
feel like-
Rob's is just immaculate.
Yeah, it is.
Even though it's
I forgot to
like,
give
you
him a
can
chat
just
command. I'm going to put his
see-
Instagram in the chat before I forget, because yeah, you should go follow him. He's great.
even though it's just like a silhouette from the back, like it's already like giving villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Those big arms.
it's like yeah. Like
Yeah.
proper notorious, like inhuman villain.
Bastard.
with big arms.
Yeah.
Big arms.
Which is coincidentally what they call me, bastard with big arms.
You know the thing about big arms? You don't pay out when you should be paid out in the health insurance. Yeah.
Right, here's Rob's link tree so you can go follow him, and you can get his Etsy store and stuff on there as well, because yeah, he's great. I keep forgetting to put it in. That's in the chat now. Yes, this is a picture of Healthcare United CEO Brian Thompson just having a walk moments before he died suddenly. We still don't know what happened. Gunshots were found in his body, but he hadn't declared them on his health insurance, so ultimately they had no choice but to deny his claim. Company policy. If you've got a predisposition to spontaneous gun wounds, your premium is going to go up exponentially. That's just how it works. Sorry, mate.
Left.
What's
He
that?
left the LPM on.
So at the end of that round, Bobbie's team are on 6 points, Kirstie's team are on 6 points, and Katie's team are on 3 points. We are going to have a short break now, so we can all go for a piss together in the same. Well, we are all in the same room as we established.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we're doing this on Zoom. But before we do that, just a reminder that this year's stream is in aid of the British Pregnancy Advisory Service. So I'm going to put a link to the fundraiser in the chat now. There we are. A wonderful charity that provides access and support to anyone in the UK who wishes or needs to terminate a pregnancy. Anti-abortion activists are only getting stronger and louder, and these services are increasingly essential to support, so we can continue to have these safe places to go whenever anyone needs access to abortion healthcare for whatever reason, as it is a fundamental human right to choose, and these services allow these choices to be honoured and fulfilled as safely as possible. We have a modest £250 target, because I know that money is barely worth anything in the minute, but also the things are really expensive. But anything that you can spare would make a huge difference. If you can't afford to donate, please don't donate. This is not like we're not expecting you to put yourself in any more financial stress. But if you can spare £5, £10, £20 or more to give to a very important cause, this is a very worthwhile one to do, and you can donate via the link in the chat. So we'll go over to the break screen now, and I want to get myself another drink.
Yay!
Yeah. Alcohol.
Oh yeah, there's the Patreon animation, but that's like really outdated. So apologies for some people who aren't on there. If I'm going to delete that, because it's yeah, this is from like way ago, and we're not even really using Patreon anymore. So I'm going to get rid of that. But thank you to all those people who have supported us. We will have a replacement for it sorted soon.
That in a minute.
When are you playing the snap, Johnny?
Oh yeah, we'll play that. We'll play that after everyone's gone for a wee. Thank you for reminding me on that. I had it as the next slide, so I would have remembered. But it's well, yeah, I'll put that on in just a sec.
It's wee time in the studio.
It is.
We'll go for weed. We all go at the same time and take the laptops and everything with ourselves.
I think we might.
I feel like
might
that
get
is
us.
like I think like smoking I'm willing to pass on. I feel like you probably can't piss on camera without Twitch having a problem with that.
Oh, look at you, gatekeeping pissing.
Johnny
Sign
Piss
up to
Gatekeeper
Johnny's
Collins, that's what they call
pissing
me.
channel now.
Country's gone to the dogs. You can't even piss anymore.
Anyway, I'm going to wait for some more people to get back before I go fill up my drink, have a look at the chat, so I'm not leaving it completely unattended.
Hey, Johnny,
I was just getting
are
it
you a
down
pirate?
Oh, sorted. What's that?
Are you a pirate?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Why?
So you're drinking rum? Ah, yeah. Fucking knobhead.
I feel like pirates usually don't put Pepsi Max in their rum.
Yeah, but no, how many pirates? Well, we don't know any. Like,
No, that is true. I don't know any pirates. I mean,
Pirates.
apart from Katie Mitchell and Eddie Hurst.
Why are we pirate?
You mentioned pirates in an earlier round. I forget the
yeah,
context.
the reason it's funny is because Johnny's drinking rum, and if you read the literature, pirates are known for drinking rum. So, that's what we
Go for a piss.
It's so much funnier when I explain it.
I thought it kind of looked like Michael Gove's dad. I don't remember which picture that round that was for, but I think it could be any of them. I think that was the Starmer one. I mean, I don't know that he's not Michael Gove's dad.
I could see it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're about the same age. Michael Gove's probably a bit older even, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna do
care
any
enough to
research.
Google, but yeah.
I don't care enough about either of those people to waste space in my brain with any more information about them than I already have.
I didn't even know that Michael Gove had a dad.
Andrew
I thought it
Tate,
just sprang out of the ground.
Andrew Tate says, yeah, if a Cybertruck gets wet, I think lots of little baby Cybertrucks fly off it. They only catch fire in the bright sunlight.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, hello. First time chat from Jono and AJ's mum. Hello, thanks for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful time. What's
One
that?
for the mothers.
What's
That's kind of actually, she was, I sent her the link before, she went, what's this? I went, it's the thing I'm doing later. She went, should someone play the game?
Oh, yeah, she must have been on before we were.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Must have been like Laura or someone or who we've got.
Oh yeah, Kirstie's met me brother when we did the Goldie Looking Chain gig.
Yeah, I remember him. How's he doing?
Yeah, he's sound, I think. He's working in a school now. He's
Oh, nice.
distance, getting into that. Yeah.
Cute.
I'm gonna go get some rum.
Have fun.
Oh, Johnny. Hey, yo, won't be that funny when he comes back. We all go, like a party. Oh, I'm in a weird mood, you know.
How's things?
Is that a general question to all of us, or
Yeah.
directed to one person? Oh, all of us.
Yeah, just whoever feels like chatting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright.
All
You're
of us.
doing good. Keep it.
I'm not ready to come back into the world. Like, I had a nice Christmas period, and now I'm like, I've just downloaded like Instagram back on to my phone and all of the stuff I need for my job. I do like comedy, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I've been writing a lot, but I've not been doing any admin. It's been great.
Sounds good. Sounds like a shout. Like, I do like that little nothing block that you get where it just feels like you can't do anything, so why would you? So you just like watch Judge Judy for 12 hours and then wonder where the day went.
Yeah.
The bit between Christmas and New Year, I like it more than Christmas. No, you don't cook because you've done so much for Christmas dinner. I'm just like, I'm just cooking meals again. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So I was at my dad's for like 10 days, and like my dad has oven pizza every single day.
Oh no, is he divorced?
Yeah. So
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
yeah, actually, yeah. Yes, correct.
Perfect profile alone, because I get it completely.
He's been through phases where he likes cooking things, and now he's just like, but he'll do that very neurospicy thing where he'll have one thing and only one thing for like a month and then never eat it again.
Yeah.
And like over the years, it's been like spag bowl, shepherd's pie. He got this lasagna that was made with Bisto gravy that he really liked. Yeah, it was just like frozen Bisto brand lasagna. And he asked me if I wanted some, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, if I'm having lasagna, I'm making it myself, because I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
And for a while it was omelettes, right? And then he decided that he was eating too much cheese. So now it's pizza, and I'm like, that's not better.
That's more
That's
cheese.
not better.
And less protein. I'm like,
Yeah. And so yeah, it's been a lot of junk food. And since I've got home, like, I genuinely just didn't eat for like 2 days, because I was like, I ate between Christmas food and pizza every day for a week. I was like, I've eaten enough calories for the month. I'm good, actually. And I was like in my kitchen going, I should eat some food, just looking at everything like I can't.
Yeah.
And I don't even want the food I want. I just want to not consume for a bit. Quite literally, not even in like an anti-capitalist way, in like a, actually just eating is traumatizing right now.
Johnny,
Hello.
have you got more?
I've got more rum and more Pepsi Max.
The reason we did that, Johnny, right? Pirates historically drink a lot of rum. Drinking.
This has just got more and more abstracted from fucking from the original joke.
There's also added comedy to it because a few of us in unison did it. Fair enough, some of us forgot that I actually did that.
Right, we should go and play your song. So we've got I don't know if you want to introduce this, guys, but we've got a little song from Austerity Dogs to it's not live anyway, is it? So this will be debuting it, won't it?
Yeah, so it's a secret track. It's going to be on the Prince of Necropolis, our next one. So the only way you'll hear it is this is a rough version, so you'll hear it on here, and it won't be released anywhere else except the Prince. So the only way you can listen to this song is rewatching this stream.
Yeah, which will be on our YouTube channel, so do go and subscribe.
Buying our vinyl or CD or cassette.
Cassette.
I know.
You wax cylinder.
Yeah. That's retro, man.
Yeah.
Fab. Okay,
Cassette.
so this is Mother. It's a Danzig cover, and we're gonna go play it now.
Wasn't Danzig.
Tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words. What they mean, what they say. Mother, mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from the waiting world? Oh, mother, father, gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world. Oh, father, God's about to see your light. And if you wanna find help with me, I can show you what it's. Mother, tell your children not to hold my hands. Tell your children not to understand. Oh, mother, father, do you wanna bang heads with me? Do you wanna feel everything? Oh, father, not about to see your light. And if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Tell you bleeding, not about to see your light. And if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's. Yeah, not about to see your light. But if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you bleeding, not about to see your light. And if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Find hell with me. Yeah, mother.
So
I
that
hope
was
you
Mother by
enjoyed the
Austerity
song,
Dogs.
everyone.
Yeah, I also figured I didn't actually flag that we couldn't be heard during the rest of that, but I figured you assumed that we wouldn't just have us talking over the track because that wouldn't be very good. But yeah, that was the track.
was
Do you know?
great.
Do you have a release date for the album?
Well, so yeah, we've tracked everything. It's now all just a fine tuning. So we will be speaking with Inner Records, who are the ones who put us on print, on the Boom show in Leeds, and then we'll probably get a much better idea of when it'll be released then.
Nice.
But
Fab. Well, we've got social
Remember
links and Bandcamp in the chat, so go follow them to keep up. Also, hello, Cranky Englishman, thanks for joining. I was so confused. I didn't realize who you were, and I saw you were a moderator, and then so like threw me for a sec. But yes, hi, welcome to the stream. I figured out who you are now. Thanks for joining. Sweet. Okay, yeah, absolutely love that track, and I've heard a preview of the rest of the album, and it is fucking marvelous in the state it is currently. I'm sure it'll only get even better before release. So definitely check that out when it comes out. We will absolutely be boasting about it on our socials as well. So if you're not already following us as well, you can do that.
Sorry, I'm gonna drop it in and out. Did you or did you not say we'll do a live listen along?
Yeah. I said we'll do that. Just
dropped it in it, gave you more work to do.
That's fine. I mean, we've not. Now that we've got a template set up for that, it's not like a huge amount of work. So it's just putting like the tracks in, and then me and Kirstie chatting way too much about how much we love the songs, and then like a 30-minute EP being like an over 3-hour stream because we can't shut up. But yeah, it's always a lot of fun. Give us a follow on Twitch if you're not already as well. We're not going to be streaming as much as we used to, but we will still be doing stuff occasionally as well. Cool. Right, we shall carry on the show if we're all back. Have we all had a good piss? I refuse to start again unless you've had a good piss. If it was a mediocre one, go for another one.
I've had a piss and a jam donut.
Oh, amazing.
Well, did you have the jam donut before, after, or during?
Before, and I washed my hands before and after the piss, because otherwise I get sugar on my fanny.
That would be another great team name. Yeah, sugar on my fanny. Lovely. Absolutely loving the look, Maxine. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think you got my name wrong, Johnny, but all right. I just thought I'd come on and just say, not like what you said at the beginning about XL bully dogs. You know, it's not the dogs, it's just the owners, all right. I lost my beloved dog, Nuke. And, you know what I mean? Such a gentle dog. He only bit 5 children, and most of them were so I don't see why it's that big of an issue. But you know what I mean? Anyway.
Thanks very much for coming on the stream,
Chanel.
Right, we're going to crack on with the show. Our next round is Remixes. This round is all about the charting music of 2024. So I don't know why I expect half of you to know what the fuck was going on in the charts in 2024. I know what you listen to.
I am not going to get a single one. A single one.
I feel like Eddie and Bobbie are going to be the best at this round. We'll find out.
I'm very young, so this will be easy for me.
Yeah, exactly. Historically, what we've done is we found like the worst anti-woke culture war shit that charted to make fun of the lyrics of. But honestly, I'm fucking tired of that. I got like halfway into that fucking I've forgotten his name, but the Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro song, and I was like, you know what? I'm bored of this. I want to showcase some like charting music that I actually enjoyed this year, because there was 2024 has had some pretty fucking good pop music. So why not celebrate that a bit with a more silly round about that? I'm tired of politics. So what we've done is we've taken an extract from 3 charting songs, swapped a bunch of the nouns to bastardize the meaning, and each team will have to try and guess what the song is. Artist if they know it, and bonus points if they can translate it to the original lyrics. If I was more prepared for this show, I would have commissioned some musician friends I know to do some short covers with these new lyrics. That would have been really fun, but I didn't do that, so you're going to have to make do with my own monotone recitals.
Got a band on now.
I know, yeah, but if I give you the songs, then you're going to know what it is. So it wouldn't...
I'm walking out.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. Lockdown was always my favourite anyway. Cool. I'm just Cranky Englishman. I heard the little Austerity dogs fire Jono while he was trying to give me a $5. Incredible. You're doing great, Jono. Keep going. Cool. Your team's going last anyway, so I'll see you in a bit, Jono. We're gonna have Bobbie's team first. Your lyrics are. Make sure I've actually got the. Yep, I've got those ones. I will share this in the chat as well. The capitalised words are the ones which have changed. Your verse is: you want to guess the comedian of my underwear. You want to know what I've got going on, drab there. Is it pretty in pipe or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new loyalty backbencher taxpayer?
Better than the original.
You want to put them in the mower, pull a... Oh shit, these are the original lyrics. Oh, no. You want to put them in your mower, pull them all drab Soviet. You want to turn this shoelace out, that's what I'm talking about. Put them in your mouth, pull them all drab Soviet. You want to turn this shoelace out, that's what I'm talking about. Brackets, yeah. Do you know what this is?
I mean, I know the answer off the bat, so how much do you want me to play around with this?
Well, so you get a point for the song, a point for the artist, and a point for translating. So,
yeah, it's Guess by Charlie XCX.
That is correct. That is 2 points.
From the Brat album.
Yep, you don't get a point for that, but you are correct.
That came out in 2024.
Yes, all of these songs came out in 2024. That's the point of the round.
And there was a famous feature featuring Billie Eilish as well.
There was. These aren't the lyrics from that version, although this particular section is the same. So.
Okay. So it's... Hang on a second. I do know this because it's on repeat Spotify playlist.
It is a fucking good song.
And I listen to it a lot. So I went to, because I'm a very cool person nowadays, I went to a rave not long ago.
Oh, nice.
I went to a Pokemon rave with a few friends who were into video games and Pokemon, and we got some temporary Pokemon tattoos and temporary Mario tattoos, and I did get very drunk and I put the biggest Mario tattoo just above my arse.
Mario Trump stamp.
So that was my brand new lower back tattoo, and it was so just above, like lower back. It was very hot actually. You had Yoshi, Toad, Peach, Daisy, Mario, Luigi, and a different shade of Yoshi.
Yeah.
And that's what I call a Mario party.
Yeah. And if Luigi was on your lower back, there's no way he could have been out the crime scene. So
I fucking wish that Luigi Mangione was on my lower back. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, Maxine, do you know this song, or are you happy for me to take this one?
I'll let you take this one.
Are you sure, love?
Yeah, I only listen to Phil Collins. I don't know the music after that. That's all I know.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's not had any charting singles this year, unfortunately.
Okay, right. Let me see if I can get all the words right for this one. You want to guess the colour of my underwear.
Yep.
You want to know what I've got going on down there.
Yep.
Is it pretty in pink or all see-through?
Yep.
Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo?
Correct.
You want to put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You want to turn this shit out. That's what I'm talking about. Put it in your mouth, pull them all down south. You want to turn this shit out. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Full
Not
marks.
hot in an East Midlands accent.
West Midlands accent. It's a fucking West Midlands accent. Look,
I'm going. I've had enough. Good night.
Is he showing off your lower back
Second
tattoo?
walk out of the...
You're all Southerners, all right? I don't know.
Nah. I'm not having that, mate. It's the Midlands. It's called the Midlands because it's the middle of the land. It's nowhere.
It's south of Yorkshire, so I don't care.
Well, you south of Yorkshire in a minute. I'm not afraid of a bit of civil war in my team. I love you, Chanel.
You are correct. Anyway, that was full marks. I will swap that over now because I actually put that all in. Yes, this is Guess feature. This is Guess by Charlie XCX, a bonus track from an extended edition of her iconic Brat album this summer. So actually, it wasn't on the Brat album; it was on Brat, but it's exactly the same. But it's got three songs. But it's got three more songs.
That's it, yeah.
So it's not. So technically, you weren't correct, but I will let that slide because that wasn't part of the round. It is all about fan culture and obsessively creepy, usually male fans over familiarity and sexualization. I didn't have a Brat summer myself because, frankly, I'm just too much of a goth to enjoy summer. But I am having my Brat winter now, and I'm loving it. So 3 points for Bobbie's team.
But if it's any consolation, I had a mental breakdown during the summer, so I just associate Brat with the mental breakdown, which is pretty Brat, actually.
That is pretty Brat.
Yeah.
And admittedly, of all the Brats I've met, mental breakdowns are not a rare occurrence. So next, we're going to have Katie's team. Your lyrics are... When you wake up next to him in the migraine of the nincompoop, I just put 2 M's in the migraine there, I apologise. With your headmistress in your handlebars, you're nude more than his wildlife. And when you think about me all those yelps ago, you're standing facility to facility with I told you so. You know I haunt to say it, but I told you so. You know I haunt to say, but I told you so. You can kiss 100 bras in barbecues. Shoot another showman. Try to stop the felon. You can say it's just the weasel. You are making you executive, another stupid rebound.
So,
do you recognise this?
I don't know if the general everything gave it away, but I am a lesbian.
No.
And I do, in fact, know this song.
Yeah, I would have been disappointed if you didn't.
I'm a big fan of Apple by Charlie XCX, and that's not real, Johnny. Don't you fucking dare take that as real.
I wasn't, don't worry.
So yeah, it's a really good song about internalized judgmental of food places, and all of those yelps ago.
Yep, you're right.
Jokes. Eddie, help me.
Well, because I'm quite young, I listen to this sort of music all the time. I'm pretty with it, actually. So
Yeah.
it's it's so clear to me what it is. I think we're all it's all on our. Should we say it together?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Easy lover Phil Collins.
Oh no, it's Good Luck Babe by the lady. Own.
Yep, you're correct. So that's 2 points. Do you want to have a go at translating, or are you tired of that already?
When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night,
Yep.
with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife.
Yep.
And when you think about me, all those yelps ago, face to face with I told you so. I hate to say it, I told you so. I hate to say it, but I told you so.
Sorted.
And then the rest of it is under that long line, but I'll just do that.
Sorted.
Kiss 100 boys and bars, shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are, make another excuse, another stupid reason.
Sorted.
Stop cancelling my birthday parties.
Spot on. Full marks. You get to retain your lesbian license.
Hell yeah.
Eddie, you're gonna have to hand yours back in, I'm afraid.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was only a joke. I, of course, knew it was Chaperone. Interesting fact about Chaperone, of course, she uses a singing technique very similar to yodeling in a lot of her music, which is why she has that inflection at the end. And I only know that because I'm young and with it.
Young and with it, Eddie. Again,
Thank you.
Young and with it would be a superb team name. Yep, you're correct. This is Good Luck Babe by Chaperone. I've never actually said her name out loud before, and I feel like such a boomer right now. This is a song reminiscing about a sapphic romance that was stunted due to societal enforced heterosexuality. Thank you, lyrics genius. And I am nothing if not a stereotype with the music I gravitate towards. I'm sorry, look, ever since I first heard All the Things She Said by Tattoo, I only want to listen to that and other versions of All the Things She Said by Tattoo, but newer versions by different people, and this has understood the damn assignment. So I absolutely love it. Perfect. So full marks for Katie's team. And now I feel like we might change how much of this is being got right by the completely with it final team.
If you're continuing to do pop songs on a team consisting entirely of grotty little punks, you have just purposely fucked us, Johnny.
I absolutely have. I mean, it is.
Is it Sabrina Carpenter?
Fucking pirate.
This is definitely a change of pace, but it was also one of the biggest songs of the year. So
you mean one of our songs, wasn't it, Johnny? One of your songs.
Most of them just gave you one of your own. Yeah, that'd be fucking.
That would have been very funny.
Nepo babies. Right. Your lyrics are Say drama, I hear you like him young. You Bible not ever go to cement bloke one. Also, I forgot to capitalize Bible, but that is not the actual lyric. To any blackberry that talk to him and they in lubricant, just make sure you hide your little sitcom from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets your handbag me downers, and party at the passport playing with his notation now. And Bucker got a weird cassette. Why is he around? Certified lunatic bramble, certified pedophiles. Wop. Do not fuck him up. Wop. I'ma do my stylus. Why are you trolling like a blackberry? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chrysanthemum, and it's probably a misadventure.
So I actually do know the song. I don't know most of the words.
That's fine. If you can get the song, you still get some points.
If anything, right. Say Kendrick Lamar's the second greatest songwriter of all time. First Beatles, obviously.
First is Austerity, yeah. It goes Austerity Dogs, Kendrick Lamar, Phil Collins. That's the song.
I love that. Phil Collins, we were mild and we overtaken him.
So you got Kendrick Lamar. Do you know the name of the song?
Not Like Us.
Yep, correct. So that's 2 points.
It's been me leading this fucking team, and then you bring music up, and now I'm just the fucking I'm in the background here.
Do you want?
Watch me. I'll just produce all the music from now on. Oh yeah, no, he is actually. Is he? You might have to look into this now. We're gonna grass myself up. He's a hip hop producer.
Oh, okay, yeah. So. Do you want to have a go at translating the lyrics? I should clarify. I specifically chose a verse that didn't have any words that white people couldn't say in it. So you're welcome. You're not gonna have to do that.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that so much.
I know as well. If you did just use one of the bad parts, I'd pull the fucking short story. It would be me. Do you want
to have a go at the lyrics for a bonus point?
The only bit I can remember is certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Yeah, that is a fucking great one.
You can definitely. The last bit, even I know.
Why don't you give it a go, Kirstie, rather than fucking shitting on us too?
I'm not shitting on you. I'm proud of you.
Look, there's a mutiny here.
Where's this come from?
I don't know, to be honest, Kirstie. I'm having a bit of a bad time at the minute. I'm not happy with myself. And you know what? It's just coming out and projecting. That's what it is. And I'm sorry. I'm just getting a bit nasty with people. Johnny's a fucking pirate. Just not a great day. Just Monday. Is
that why I'm currently drinking rum, Jono? Is that what that's about?
Yeah, it's fucking your fault. It's all you. You just rock up in your fucking ship all the time. You're always in the way.
I'm always doing that.
You're trying to walk the shop and go, I can't get past. Why? Johnny's ship's here again.
He's got a blue badge. They've got a blue badge for the ship.
Yeah. That would be so sick, Johnny. If you manage to get a blue pass for what? It's a vessel, isn't it? A ship. I
think it is a vessel, yeah. I don't know why you're asking me.
Why don't we change that, Johnny? Why don't we campaign from today? Hey.
Blue badges for pirates. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of them probably are.
I was going to say, yeah, a lot of them probably do qualify.
I was really enjoying that. I managed to get pirates in the current zeitgeist of this room, Well,
I can confirm these are not the lyrics to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
No, they are. You're just not reading between the lines.
Yeah, this isn't about reading between the lines. This is about reading the actual lines.
If you play it backwards, right, it's just the Scouts talking about pirates. That's what we've done. We've just 4D chess practice.
Famous Scouser Kendrick Lamar, yeah. I'll put the actual lyrics up on screen now. So it is Say Drake, which counted as a noun, so I was happy to change that. I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to cell block 1 to any bitch that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs, and party at the party playing with his nose now, and Bucker got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, don't fuck him up. Wop, I'm gonna do my stuff. Also, I feel like pedophiles is a noun, but I feel like because it's English, because it wasn't pedophiles, it didn't translate, so I left that as it was. Why are you trying like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Try to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. So 2 points for getting the song and artist.
That song.
A million points
Right. I don't know if anyone at home quite got that, but Bobbie just really quietly went, "Oh, it's that song."
Yes, it's that one. Yes, this was Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, the victory lap in Kendrick's ongoing feud with Drake, and the 6th biggest song of the year according to Billboard. In June, Kendrick Lamar marked Juneteenth by doing a massive concert where united rival Los Angeles gangs of Crips and the Bloods together on stage in one of the biggest concerts of the year for a performance of Not Like Us, proving once and for all that decades-long violent rivalries can be tempered by putting your differences aside to call Drake a nonce. I'm just saying, has anyone tried this in Gaza? Come on, Kendrick. Let's talk about BOBBIE next. We know what you're capable of now. So, at the end of the round, Bobbie's team are on 9 points, Katie's team are on 6 points, and Kirstie's team are on 8 points. So it is
yeah.
pretty close.
Don't you mean?
What?
We're winning. Shut up. We've got more points than everyone. We've got a team, and oh no, the cat's gone now. That was the cat's arsehole then.
I mean, technically, if we're like dividing the points between how many team members you've got, you would be in last place.
You're what? You're just a typical fucking pirate.
So our next round is inverse crossword. This round we will show the panel a completed crossword, and they will have to tell us what they might think each clue. Start that again. They have to tell me what they might think each clue was that saw each answer. Yes, I know it's tenuous, but you try coming up with comedy panel games that are like familiar enough that people are going to watch, but unique enough that they stand out. So I'll put all the names in the chat because I formatted the crossword very weird and it's difficult to read on screen. So I'm going to pop that in now. And just jump in on any of them, what you think the crossword clue might be for each one. So number 1, we've got Lee Anderson.
Rick. Sorry.
Yeah, correct.
Blue died in the Battle of the Somme.
I wish that was true, but also that didn't happen in 2024, so it would be ineligible.
Do we have to do them in order?
No, you can do them in any order you like. I'm just reading them out in
Okay,
order.
because you went number 1 and then you didn't say any of the other numbers.
It's because
I thought we were going to just get questions one at a time.
No, it's just because I got too many tabs open. I accidentally closed the one I wanted. Number 2 is 121.
Relatable.
Is 121 the number of like Tory seats lost?
Not quite.
Number of Tory seats that now belongs to a pirate.
No, slightly further away.
Is it the number of grams Tories got through in like election evening?
Using pirate ships.
You were very close with your first guess. You just need to inverse it.
Is
Is the number of seats they've won?
gained?
Yeah, well, it's the number of seats the Tories had after the election, so not gained. But I'll give you that. You're on the right. You're on the right track.
Didn't she say that? Did Casey said that?
No, I said that's how many they
Casey,
lost.
no, she did. Johnny, she said that. You just being pirate.
Yes, he did. But Kate's team also in last place, so I'm giving him a point. Fuck you.
Shut up. I'm gonna play this game.
We've also got Breaking, Sir Paul McCartney, Schools and Hospitals, £5.
Is £5 how much money is in the budget for schools and hospitals?
And Onshore Wind. It's £5. Go on, Kirstie, sorry.
I said it's £5 how much money is in the budget for schools and hospitals across the entire UK. Are they
Not far off.
related?
£5, my favourite joke from Stathless Flats.
£5.
Is that when he has to jump in the canal?
No, it's the bit with Stathos's husband where he's giving him presents and he's I've got you the headphone wires.
Oh yeah.
£5.
Yeah.
It's £5, my favourite.
Yeah.
Every time I see a £5 note, I'm like, it's my favourite.
Oh, you meant that one where he has to jump in because the letting agents are going to give money to the tenants. And then he's like, I'll pay you money to jump in the canal, and then he does it.
Yeah, so we got number 2. There was Tory seats left after the election. The Conservative Party's lowest seat count in their modern history as a party. Nearly half as many as Labour had after the 2019 election, which was one of their worst results as a party. Imagine fucking up so much that you make Keir Starmer look fucking competent. Beautiful. Okay, what else do you think these are?
Is
Or-
£5 how much your boomer nan thinks a house costs?
I mean, 4 down is who's the patron saint of cool young dudes, obviously. I
thought that was
just
Phil Collins.
obvious. Sorry, no, Phil wishes at the clubhouse. Is that what? Let us have a go, Paul? No, I don't think so.
It is the prompt for £5. If Bobbie has 5 friends and they all give her £1, how many pounds does Bobbie have?
Oh wait, no. Oh, it sounds rude. I didn't even mean to. I just meant it as like a gesture.
I love how long it took you to realise how that sounded.
You know what, Katie family? If fucking only. I've got 1.5. And that's it. Don't ask me where the half comes from. You don't want to know. Is £5 also how much money is in my bank account?
Is £5 what the bus cap is going to be by Mark?
No.
Oh,
Thankfully, it's not that high.
So we've got 121. It's everything else in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So schools and hospitals, is that 2024's Israel targets?
Is it?
That would work. That is not the clue I've got written down
You
here.
are technically correct.
You are
The best
technically-
kind of correct.
That is not the clue I've got down here. This
But you're
is.
gonna have to give me it now, you pirate.
Oh fuck it, yeah. Okay,
I guess it'd
Pirate.
that is not
That's the
correct, but it is.
Well, that's the-
pirate.
That,
No,
we
no,
need
it's
to
just
bring pirate back as a slur.
This is
You fucking pirate.
I haven't illegally downloaded any software in years.
You wouldn't download
I wouldn't.
it. You fucking wouldn't.
I'm too pretty to know how to torrent. So I should stress that
So
that isn't the answer for number 5, but because it was
It
so
is
clever,
now.
I will give you a point for that.
Thank you.
Lee
welcome.
Anderson defected from Labour from the Conservatives to Reform.
Yep, that's close enough. I'll
Is
give you
the
that. So it
member
is.
for
Yeah,
Mansfield?
it is Reform UK's first MP, and it was because of a Tory defection. You are correct.
Definitely say Paul McCartney. What are we?
Paul McCartney was the second Reform MP.
No, not our Paul. He wouldn't do that.
No, he's too nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's too busy making Edwardian ditties, him, like.
Yes. Getting a new
Does your mother bastard know?
Yeah, this is.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, go on.
Wind. Is GB Energy, has that been cancelled or not?
I don't
yeah.
know. I feel like it's not been brought up for a while. I feel like it is still on the cards, but I don't know what the
Remember when? What's
trains
his,
are happening. The trains
trains are happening. Yeah, that's
now.
yeah.
is it Richard
Sorry,
Madley?
fucking please.
Is that it?
Is
Richard
it what?
Madley.
What's
What's
that?
his name? Is it Richard Madley? The fucking, he's like the real life Alan Partridge. And he had this mad on Good Morning Britain, like a good half-hour tangent talk about GB Rail and how awful it was.
Possibly, I'd make a point of not watching it. I'll be honest. So.
I don't know why it just popped in my head then.
Fair enough, not that. But yes,
I just thought to get it out there.
number 1, Lee Anderson is, the Tory MP defected to become Reform UK's first ever MP. This is a man who started in the Labour Party, defected to the Tories, and then defected again to Reform UK. I swear, if this guy defects any further to the right wing, he's going to fall off the plane, and that would be great news for everyone involved. So actually, please, yes, do that. Right.
He's going to loop round to being one of the, like, the crunchy to far right pipeline. He's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get really woke. Or become so libertarian. He's like, yeah, why not let people transition?
Mandatory transitions for everyone.
Yeah.
I think I've got breaking.
Yeah.
Johnny's rum consumption records.
It's definitely not breaking my own rum consumption records, and it's definitely not breaking anyone else's.
Shut up, it is. I am right. I'm correct.
Is it to do with
You're not.
ice?
I am.
Say again.
Is it to do with ice?
What, breaking? No.
Oh, that would have been fun. No, break the ice, guys.
Is it something to do with Reagan?
Ray
just
gun, yes,
legitimately
it is.
this-
It is. Yeah, broader
Thanks,
picture,
Ray.
but you are in the right area.
It was the
Break
first
dancing,
breaking
break
was
dancing.
The
Olympic.
Olympic sport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Here we go.
Olympic.
I'm going to give you because you kind of yelled it at the same time. I'm going to give both Katie's team and Kirstie's team that.
You're welcome, Kirsty. You came to the match up then. I should be the captain of this team, girl.
What now? Who's the pirate? Look at this mutiny.
I'm a method actor. Do you know what I mean? I just live the part.
Yes, yes. The breaking is the Olympic sport that was new for the 2024 Games. This was a new breakdancing game introduced for 2024 Olympics, another sport which I'm sure trans women somehow also have an innate advantage at. And to be fair, I am good at breaking things, but I put that down to my dyspraxia, not my transness.
Can I propose an alternative prompt for breaking?
Yes, you may.
Is it, what do the band Limp Bizkit like to do to stuff when they're angry? In the tense.
Do you know what?
Well, it's specifically
If this was the Blizzard Comedy Podcast Avalanche New Year special of 1999, you could have that.
Is it not the one for 1999?
No, that was quite a few years ago.
Oh.
No, that was way before I was born.
Dorothy.
Eddie is our token Gen Alpha of the stream.
Token boomer.
Schools and hospitals, have they shut down because of like flu or COVID?
No.
No, I was right with that one about it.
No. Like, you were correct enough that I gave you a point, but that was not the clue I had. It is to do with UK schools and hospitals and a new law.
Israel targeting them now?
No.
Oh,
Was it that concrete? Was it the concrete that they were built with or something?
No, that was...
That's a good guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
good guess, but no.
Is it where they're building new luxury flats?
Again, that's probably true, but that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Is it places Jimmy Savile liked to hang about?
Topical reference.
Again, yeah, we're about like 15 years too late for that one. We'll take it.
is it what is critically overlooked in each year's budget?
Again, this one's too open.
I'm saying it is now. I'm being
It's not. No,
serious.
it is to do with some new legislation that's been passed this year about something that is no longer allowed outside of these places.
I think I've got
Smoking.
it.
Kirstie's right. Yes.
I got there first.
Okay, fine. Casey's.
Okay, so you got there first. Shut up.
I have a sensible answer
Yeah.
to schools. Is that how you would refer to several groups of fish?
Because you've not got any points this round so far, I'm going to give you one for that. Fuck it. The rules don't mean anything. You can have a point.
Did Paul McCartney fall over?
I mean, probably, but that's not what this is about.
You know what? I was actually going to say, is he one of the oldest still touring like musicians? But Frankie Valli. Have you seen those videos? Frankie Valli.
But he's there every season.
And it's like me on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
So just to go back to
Frankie's, yeah.
yeah, just to go back to schools and hospitals. Yep, these are places where it is now illegal to smoke outside of. They're also places most likely to collapse after 14 years of Tory austerity, which I'd argue is probably a slightly larger risk to health than smoking. So if we can just ban Tories from having any power over public schools and hospitals ever again, please, I think that would be great legislation. Cool, so we've got Sir Paul McCartney, £5 and onshore wind to go. What a collection of things.
It's a good night in, isn't it?
That's a great song. I love that song. Paul McCartney's £5 onshore wind. It's one of his, actually.
It is just one of his.
That's the Paul McCartney blowing.
Ironically, I think that's a Ringo Starr song.
I got this for you, Paul. You can keep it. Thanks.
Really good Graham Norton sofa, isn't it? Paul McCartney, £5.
£5 notes
And
and like a massive wind turbine.
Is the prompt for Sir Paul McCartney? Paul McCartney is given a knighthood. What is his new legal name?
That is not the one I'm looking for. It is.
But it is correct, though, actually.
I regret starting this
can't
precedent.
argue with that. You can't argue with that.
Can't argue with the truth.
Yeah, it's one of the answers.
I can and will.
Style thing.
So, do you remember that? There's that interview with. Paul McCartney did the single with Rihanna, and there's somebody said, "Who's Paul McCartney?" And is it that? Is it just that quote?
That is absolutely not the crossword clue for this.
It should have been no.
Could have been. It could have been.
Sorry,
Could-
Great the Earthling has just put in the
Could
chat.
have been and it should have been.
Thank you.
Great the Earthling has just put in the chat. Just realised that Jimmy Savile's corpse is now too old for Jimmy Savile.
Oh,
Oh, that's heavy, that, you know.
Right, so this probably gives it away, but so Paul McCartney is to do with a financial record that's been broken.
You've made the most money out of anyone ever to release a record.
Is it Taxman by the Beatles? Because it's a financial record. It's a financial record. It's a financial. Did you get it? I've
What
got
was that,
the
Maxine?
tracks. Help. Sorry, Maxine.
It's like the biggest payout to his ex-wife who's got money.
No, it's not that. Kirstie was sort of on the right track, but it's a bit narrower than that.
Most money earned by a single artist.
Nope, not quite.
Most money produced by live tours.
Nope. You're getting further away from it.
Most money,
By covers.
Nope.
most money spent on Linda McCartney sausages.
I don't know. I've definitely gone through a phase. I might.
Is it royalties? Is it royalties
No,
for
it's not.
records?
I don't know if you're gonna get this.
I'll just tell us then
I'm just gonna. That's what I was getting to. Calm down. Paul McCartney is the first British musician to become an official billionaire.
I hate that.
Yeah.
He's the
That's
British musician
disappointing.
to become a billionaire, which is impressive for someone who didn't even write all the things she said by tattoo. Like, why are you people giving him money? What's wrong with you?
He did
pretty
do the
shit
bass
though,
there.
because Taylor Swift achieved that a few years ago, and she's younger than
Yeah,
Paul
but
McCartney.
she's also not British.
No, but I'm just saying, there's a problem with the country. I think, you know.
Yeah, no, it has taken a while.
That's the only problem with the country.
The only problem with the country is
I want more
there
rich
aren't enough
musicians.
billionaires in music in the UK.
We need.
Please, comedy
The
2025.
non-dom
We
tax
need
is the
more
only thing
billionaires.
preventing Taylor Swift. They were right.
Right, we've got two more, so we've
What have we got left? £5. It's
Five-
we've not got £5, have we?
No, we've not got £5. None of us have
not
£5.
Between us, we don't have £5. There's a lot of people in this call.
Well, it's hard times because
Yeah.
you live.
Yeah.
So we've got £5 and onshore wind. Any ideas for them?
£3.80 of that's coming from the cat.
That's fine. There'll be a break after this. I'll check on how we're doing on the fundraiser after this.
Is it £5 the amount the monarchy cost per person per year?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's one of those facts that, like, it's not true, but wow. I'm sure.
No, it is to do with. Let's be obvious. It is to do with television in the UK.
Oh, license fee.
Yeah, it's how much the license fee has gone up with. I feel like I gave you that, so I probably shouldn't give you a point, but I'm gonna.
Well, I was going to say is it how much Freddos cost nowadays.
None of you actually pay it, do you?
I actually started to now.
Oh, every time I get one and it says Dear Occupy, that is not my name. Why would I answer? It's a crime, is it not? To answer letters.
What?
One got a threatening letter today.
The thing is with the TV license people is you can just tell them that you only use your television to play Nintendo games.
Yeah.
And if you look like me, they'll
believe
believe you and leave you alone.
That is legitimately the only thing I use my television for.
Yeah. No, to be fair,
That's exactly what I said too, Kirsty.
literally the only reason I got it like a month ago was to watch the new Wallace and Gromit. That was the only reason.
Money well spent, worth every penny.
The yearly
twice, I'd
TV
say.
license is
What
worth it
a
for that
joy.
alone. I'm not going to watch anything else. I'll just cancel it now.
In onshore winds, what we're going to increase in funding our infrastructure, as KIRSTIE put.
I feel like you are on the right track enough that I'm going to give you that, and also I'm bored of this round, so I'm going to give you that.
Can I just say?
I'm bored of this round. I want to keep going.
Go on, Eddie.
What's outstaying now? Welcome there. Let's get the next one going. Go on.
How would somebody spell unsure if they're unsure of spelling unsure?
That is very good. Yeah, the last two. The last two, so £5 is the annual increase for the cost of a TV license. This is, and honestly, if that extra $5, I already made that joke because I did it casually, so I'm going to skip that. Basically, it's about Wallace and Gromit again. And onshore wind is the renewable energy resource where the ban has been lifted. So again, that is another good thing that this government has done that the Tories wouldn't have done. So there are some good things. Not sure why it was ever banned in the first place, to be honest. I think that Weatherspoons are much uglier landmarks than wind farms, and I'm not suggesting we ban. I'm not suggesting that we ban building any more of them onshore. Well, I am, but not for that specific reason. Okay, this was a bad point. Moving on. So at the end of that round, we've got Bobbie's team on 10 points, and Katie's team and Kirstie's team are both on 12 points. So this is exciting. We're going to have another break now.
That is exciting.
That is exciting. So we can all go for another massive wee together.
I don't think I did any prep for this.
For the break, yeah.
Oh my God! Isn't this the one where we have to submit our scenarios?
That'll be the next one, but that is after the break. For now, we're gonna have another break while we all go for another collective wee. But another reminder: if you are enjoying the show, or frankly, even if you're not and you're still here, please donate to this. The best way to support us now is by donating to a fundraiser for the British Pregnancy Advisory Service. I cannot stress enough how important these services are to anyone considering or needing abortion access and healthcare, especially with how mobilised the anti-abortion law are in America right now. So do go and donate. I'm going to have a look at how the GoFundMe is doing. Andrew Taylor said, is 7 just Dino Whores anagram? No, but I wish it was. We made 75 of our 250 target. That's 30%. That's pretty good. Keep those donations coming in. Thank you very much to Jonathan Moore and to Anonymous for giving us £50. Thank you very much. That is incredible. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Appreciate it a lot.
Mysterious benefactor.
Yes.
I had a dream that I was pregnant a few nights ago.
Yeah.
Go on.
I did, and it was actually really nice. And then I woke up and I had the sadness of realising it wasn't real.
Oh, no.
Aww.
But this is a comedy show, so...
Me missus is stepmom has this dream where she gives birth to dogs. And she was saying, the most terrifying part of it is, she's scared of hurting them. It's it's not the fact that a different species is leaving you.
Coming out of you.
And she's like, no. It's just these, little puppies. I'm like, that's actually, Lovecraftian.
Yeah, that is upsetting.
Oh, that's terrifying.
The opportunity cost of not getting rid of the monarchy is way higher than £5. Yeah, absolutely. I love that we've settled on prompt. That's definitely how crosswords work. Yeah, basically, I don't know. I was writing these little bits last night, and I don't know what the fuck was going on with my sentence structure there, but I couldn't make out what the fuck I was writing. So that's just what I said.
Is it a prompt or is it a clue?
It's definitely a clue, but also I feel like these are tenuous enough to count as clues.
But is a prompt not just a clue in disguise?
Yeah.
It depends on the context in which the sentence is uttered, surely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, a cat again.
Maybe it's to do with if there's a question mark at the end of it.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know what the legal distinction between a prompt and a clue is.
Because I feel maybe prompt is more passive than clue.
I don't know. You can get passive clues. Passive clues. Another
I feel
good
like the
team name.
difference is what you're supposed to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a clue is something you figure out, and a prompt is something you take and run with.
Yeah. I think you got it.
Create something out of.
I think you got it.
Do you want to see what I've bullied Lachlan into listening to on vinyl? Once we finish.
Go on.
Okay.
Is it Brat by Charlie XCX? I was so late to the party on that. Oh, nice. That is how it goes. Are you going to cover that next?
Oh, Lachlan, can we show the scooter one?
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. We're going to play this as well. Obviously. Scooter saved the fucking rave.
Oh, lovely.
But you know what's even better?
Oh, yeah.
It comes with a fucking lyric book.
Oh, a lyric up to Scooter. Oh, perfect.
Is that
Incredible.
not on the plane? No, it's just Dave. What did he? What's the thing? Harrison Ford. What's the line?
Stuff like Harrison Ford and the Screaming Lord.
Harrison Ford and the Screaming Lord up the toffees.
It's like an actual lyric.
That's incredible.
Yeah, the fact someone wrote that.
What's I feel like I missed a lot in the chat here. Are we going to have to hook Johnny up with our jellyfin
Doesn't
server
matter,
too?
is
Oh,
it?
wait. Oh, was that?
Anything pirate talk?
Yeah, I was going to say this. Yeah, this is about me not knowing how to torrent. I think.
That's the
It's
recipe
for
box
who
on the
will
manual.
hot water book to MC before a woman.
Yo, we were listening to me and Locke. We've got like an unspoken language where we'll just like do this exact same thing without thinking. And we had this DJ, Darren Styles.
Yeah.
And we had like a drink and that. And then as the beat drops, both of us the exact same dance just went like that. No, didn't speak to each other. Didn't even look at each other. Just instinctively started doing the same thing. And that's why we're in a band.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how it happens. Once you start doing the same dance as someone, you just are legally bound to be in a band.
Is there a word for that dance move? Because I feel like I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's called Insecure Men. And it's, yeah,
That would make sense because I saw it before my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, me. Yo, fucking no women want to kiss me because I'm predatory. Oh, I don't agree with that. That's like this. I think I deserve love. Something to hear it.
Oh, is this just the Andrew Tate?
You know what's funny though about that, right? And it's not really but it wasn't it just so much more sort of a peach when it was just Jordan Peterson. When Jordan Peterson was like the forefront of the incel community, it was much less.
Yeah, because like it's much harder to be intimidated by Jordan Peterson because he's just kind of pathetic.
Yeah,
but like Andrew Tate is genuinely a bit scary.
I cringe.
I
Yeah.
talk like this sometimes. I eat meat all the time. No, you know what I actually do like though? Have you ever seen like that Channel 4 interview?
Probably. I don't know.
Which one?
I've probably seen it clipped in various YouTube video essays, but I don't think I've seen it directly.
Channel 4 said like people phoned up, threatened them all, and like you have to get police involved.
Yeah, no, Jordan Peterson fans have always been unhinged. Yeah.
That, though, is he laughs. See the cat's interrupting her, but he laughs because she said something from his book. You know, I've got the book, I've read it, and I remember reading this thinking I can't see. Maybe it's just because of like I don't know. I'm not looking at it from this like point of view, but I couldn't see what people were saying it was. And she said something, and she went, "So what you're basically saying is," and it was completely different. And he starts laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, "Where did you get that from?"
Yeah.
And she couldn't answer it. And I think that's one of the best pieces of television ever because I don't like him, but I thought that was a very cool clip. That was very funny.
Yeah, fair.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the things because I've not read the book. It's one of the things I like from what I understand, the book is like fairly basic self-help stuff, but not altogether awful.
Well,
it's mostly like after publishing that he just got really into fucking really gross fucking conspiracies.
When I read it, I didn't take anything bad from it, but then I think we're at a really crucial point in which I do worry sometimes that like I'm worried that some people are going to be born into like where we're going now. Some people just be born into just like a villain role. Do you know what I mean? And that's where we're going.
Exactly. Like, if you take someone like Tom McDonald, I've been on to him since like 2014, 2015. I've seen like every version of himself when he's gone away and then came back and recreated himself as a new grip.
Oh no,
He
Tom
doesn't
McDonald does not
believe
believe
a
anything he's
single
saying.
thing
He just,
that comes out of his mouth these days. He's not on that. When he first came out, he was like a kind of like a neoliberal. Like he's very, you know what I mean? It's literally he's just cottoned onto a graft. He did that. He did an anti-mumble rap song, and the people that liked his lyrical fuck mumble rap, fuck all these drug rappers kind of song, he realized that they also like all this political dog shit. So
all the
he
fucking all right
decided
stuff.
to just pivot onto that.
But I think it's relevant. Like
same thing as Jordan Peterson. He's just pivoted to where the money's at, which is
it is grifting, which in like some ways is worse because you are doing so much harm just to fucking profit on it. And like, I mean, it would be just as bad if you believed in it, but it feels somehow ickier that you're being like,
There is a point where, cause like when he was on the Piers Morgan thing, Piers Morgan said like you're a champion of like he didn't call me the incel community, but like disenfranchised men. But then there are a lot of men that feel because there's the suicide epidemic. I got suicide not long ago, and I think it's getting to a point where the only people who are really loud and outspoken about how men are feeling tend to be the fucking assholes. Know what I mean? And it's a double-edged sword, a snake.
Yeah, I will challenge that a little bit because I generally hear a lot of feminists going on about it, but they just don't take anything that they say seriously. In terms of people who are loud, it's definitely most of the right, but I do not believe for a second that there are not well-meaning people on the left who are talking a lot about men's suicide stuff. Most of these men who say that stuff are the kind of people who like only bring that up on International Women's Day, but do nothing the rest of the time.
It's only to create a conflict. It's only to no one's
it's like this fucking divide and rule all over it.
It's an epidemic, but no, they do it to like fucking Tommy Robinson does it himself, and he just does it to create conflict and to create an angry response.
It's fucking gross.
That's the dangerous part with it now, innit? Know what I mean?
Yep. Sorry, Crankin' Englishman said, I'm currently taking down my Christmas decorations, which is like doing the luge for a man with cerebral palsy. Incredible. George, hi George, I hope you're doing well. I missed my villain role Tumblr 2012 era. No, absolutely, I never had that era. I'll be honest, I only had a Tumblr for that brief window where they allowed porn, and then they stopped, and I stopped using it, and then I started using Twitter for that, and then Elon Musk bought it, and I was like, I do not want Elon Musk to own this many pictures of my tits, so I got rid of them.
I just reopened my like many years dead Tumblr because I've got into a new fandom and I want the stuff, and now I'm off Twitter, and like the thing is Tumblr is the best one.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I've been considering getting it now that I'm not on Twitter.
It's the least toxic one of all of them. Especially, I think some of that is because on there, and it's just nice. My algorithm is showing paintings. And it's just paint.
Actually,
I was going to say, compared to any other social media algorithm, I bet it's a nice change of pace.
I did. I found out earlier today through a meme on Tumblr. You quit. So that's fun.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, I found out through this meme.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful meme.
Oh, that's
Justin Trudeau quit, and I was like, oh, this is what I miss about social media.
Incredible. Yeah,
absolutely.
Do any of you like whiskey?
Not particularly.
What, you're a party?
As we've established, I only drink rum, ever.
This is
I'm going for a piss back in a sec.
This is made in a barrel, so they make wine in the barrel first, red wine, and then you make the whiskey, and it's like got a fruity taste to it. It's fucking gorgeous, man.
Anyone here like Weetabix?
Yeah, do they also make wine in that bowl?
It's made in wine as well, yeah. It's very good. What's the whiskey called?
Oh, yeah, we had it on offer in Anston. They're good price on it.
Tamnavulin.
Tamnavulin.
It's a Speyside.
But we've got one. They pour to the bottle first, then they put down. There's a white wine one, which
The sherry one, isn't it?
the sherry one, and there's a white wine one which I didn't think could go. But then how nice
Did you grab
this
another bottle of this?
Oh shit! No, I forgot that one. Where is it?
Go for it. They're just on the side. It's good.
We're putting ginger ale in because we're old men.
Yeah.
Hey Eddie, what makes you jumper?
It's Converse.
Converse. I seen the top of it and I was like, what's that logo?
Oh yeah, no, it's just.
Yeah, Converse. It's a nice jumper, that there.
It's not bad, is it? It's okay.
It's a nice jumper. You've really got the Ned Flanders look down to a T.
Yeah, Ned Flanders loved a bit of Converse. He really did.
Right, Tad, you need to put your chucks on.
Top that one up to halfway.
Can't believe Trudeau's gone. I mean, it makes such a low impact on my life that it doesn't matter. I could believe it. I
Life
could
will
not.
never be the same again.
It's like the same energy as Ripley's Believe It or Not. Like, I can believe it or not. I get the two options.
There's going to be a lot of change this year.
Yeah.
I pay on cards, what do you mean?
Oh dear.
Disgusting.
I'm using up all my good ones on the break. I watch me be dead quiet when we come back. I'm gonna have nothing in the chamber.
That was a good one.
For me, it was, girl. Don't just trust me. I'm just not in a
Comedically challenged. Yeah.
I'm not in a great place. You know what I mean? I put too much effort in things I shouldn't do, and then it backfires.
Yeah. No, I feel bad now.
What happened?
I'm chatting shit, honest, don't worry. I'm just on the tangents. I tend to go on them. Give me half an hour after I've had this whiskey, I'll start blaming the CIA for mad shit. This is what happens. Johnny's been here many times before when I'm on the wobbler.
No, well good. Although we are overrunning, so
Give me an excuse, Johnny.
we should probably finish the show. So we've got 2 more rounds. I'm pouring myself some more rum and Pepsi, like pirates have.
2 more rounds. We're playing the Blizzard Avalanche or Russian roulette. What's going on?
One and the same, really.
I feel like
I don't know how you play Russian roulette over Zoom, but we'll find a way.
I think, you know what, this might get you cancelled, Johnny, but you should get us all in a room, lock the door, live stream it, and make us play Russian roulette.
I feel like that is probably against Twitch's terms of
There's
service.
too many comedians on the scene now.
There are too many comedians on the scene, you're right.
Nature's way.
If we do this on Kick, they might let us do it. Yeah, but
There's too many comedians, so what we're going to do is eliminate a sizable amount of the women on the UK circuit. Like a statistically significant.
Yeah.
Oh god. Right, let's crack on with the show. Our next round is Behind Closed Doors. This round our teams are going to give you a little insight into some of the behind the scenes political and cultural occurrences of the last year. This is always my most fun round and also the one which I'm least sure about how it's going to go, so fuck it, let's go with it. Right.
That is the question.
I was going to start with Kirstie Steam, but if anyone else wants to go first, I'm not going to object. Who feels ready to go with their one?
Well, we are missing a team member.
Oh, okay. In which case we can't do that.
And he was the one who chose what we're gonna do.
Okay. Well, we will come back to you then.
Well, I'm back. I only went for a fucking quick piss. Shut up.
That's all right. Are you ready to do your behind closed doors round, or do you want to wait a bit?
I was born ready.
Cool. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be
not for the game, but just
ready in general.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay. So this is Dave Grush. I don't even know how you pronounce his surname. On making his first encounter with aliens in 2024. So.
But before we start, real quick, can I just say I know he's not. But I didn't know what his face looked like for ages, so I was just picturing Dave Grohl.
Same actually. When I first saw it,
I got it in my head that it was Dave Grohl, and I was just like, "Yeah, that makes sense." He went and did like a Tom DeLonge, Like, and I, for the longest time, I just didn't bother to verify the things I'd made up for myself after I forgot the core bits of the story.
I'll be honest.
And my version's better.
I'll be honest. If you want to play this
like...
as Dave Grohl meeting aliens, I'm on board with that.
So, just dead quick, what's this round again? So it's just pure improv, yeah?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you picked Dave Goose making first contact with aliens. So, I don't know who's playing who.
Kirstie, who do you want to be?
I'm happy for you to choose, babes. You picked the topic, so
this is
I feel like you had an idea in mind when you chose it.
Well, no, I really didn't. I was flagging. Right, so this will be you're like the person who I'm blowing the whistle to.
Okay.
This is my alien.
Oh, okay. So you're breaking the whistle of aliens existing to Kirstie, who is some kind of reporter. Cool.
Yeah.
And you've brought. Okay. Okay, hi. What do you want?
Kirstie, my heads fell off. Right. I went to work. Right. Everyone was going on saying, "Do you remember that weirdo Bob Lazar that said all that mad shit in the '80s that turned out to be real?" Now people just register him, and like the changed his whole record to say that he basically didn't even exist, but like turns out it does because the technology we have today and we can do our own research. Do you remember that, Kirstie?
I do. I remember it well. Yeah, totally.
Look, I went in right to Area 51 just sort of see what's going on. Look what I found. look at it.
For the sake of people who will be reading this, could you describe in your own words what exactly it is that you found?
So I found, we'll call it non-human intelligence. Now, basically, we muddied the waters a bit there. We managed to make some mad shit sentient. You know what I mean? Don't ask me how far that rabbit hole went, but it went pretty far. A little bit too far, a lot of damp building up. We'll talk about that next week. Found this guy. He's called what's it in English? He's like, blah, blah, blah. That's what it's like. The closest.
And hang on, how do I spell that?
There's an exclamation point at the start.
Okay. 2
question marks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this. They let me know. They nodded. They went, is that a / And he went like that. And I went, hang on, is that, do you mean yes? And then they spoke in their alien tongue. What did you say? That's what we said. Which translates to, yeah, that's a / We have that in our language. And
how did you figure out this translation as you went along? How did you get there in the end?
So I had to sit in the room with my man. So I don't know what you are, man. We're not gonna go there. Basically, we don't know enough about this race yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lovely alien sat there. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I think I might be able to channel in a little bit. So got some DMT, obviously. We did a lot of that. I had to do some cocaine at some point. I was falling asleep, and then
and the alien physiologically joined you in this.
No. So eventually, nothing was happening, and then the next day, someone called me and said they used AI to translate everything. So really, now that I'm saying it, I didn't have to do any of what I did the last 2 days with those drugs, but it led to the discovery of AI translating this alien.
That's very impressive, given the absolute dogshit translations AI does of like Earth languages.
Yeah, but you're using the shit ones. You know, Bing. We're using Bing. People sleep on Bing. And we got there. Would you like to say anything about your home planet? See, so what was actually said then was, it's hot this time of year.
Hot this time of year.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is an alien and not an Australian?
Fair point. I did ask. Could be, to be honest. I sat on the fence a little bit too long, but at the end of the day, to be honest, Casey, the public needs to know about this because what?
Jono's discovered Australia.
Yeah. With Dave Grush discovered Australia.
Dave Grohl has discovered Australia.
Theatre, do not break the immersion. Right. Dave Grohl has discovered alien life. But the most important thing is what has been declassified and now proven is that we could have energy that could fuel the fucking planet limitlessly without people profiting from it. We could be able to go to star systems and clap alien cheeks, if that's what you want to do. Not me. I'm just me. I will do that. Anyway, don't say anything. I didn't touch you like that. No. Away. I didn't touch them. I didn't. Kirsty, don't write that down. Please stop typing.
I'll make sure it's on record that at no point have you fucked this alien. But I feel like the fact that I say it means no one's gonna believe me.
Casey, to be honest, the reason I'm coming forward, right, is just I've been coughing up some mad shit since that night. And I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. These aren't human. And the DNA has managed to go into mine. And just, you're not going to tell anyone. No, don't tell my wife.
I wonder why you've chosen to be a whistleblower and then asked me not to tell anyone.
I'm scared.
My job is sort of to tell people.
Kirsty, it's 4D chess. I don't want things to fall off my body that shouldn't fall off. I need scientists to figure out what the fuck I've done. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a mad night. Oh, found an alien. Oh, let's do loads of drugs. I did things I regret. I shouldn't have done it. We need scientists looking at this because I'm scared. What if I turn into someone like District 9?
I mean, that's a possibility.
Well, don't say that because I don't want it to be a possibility. I want scientists to help me. So yeah, let's figure this out. We publish this, we say about all the energy, but then you reach out to a few other science people and say, look, Dave Grohl's fucked an alien and something's going on. Things are falling off the body. We need help. Yeah? Should we do that?
Okay.
I think we need to wrap it up there.
I can do that.
I was trying to think then wrap it up.
Also aware that if I didn't tell you to wrap it up, you could easily go on for like another hour on that. I was enjoying it.
There was a lot of shit going on there. I was like thinking of all mad alien shit I've read over the years. I
think like Dave Grohl discovering Australians and fucking one is the perfect ending to that.
Yeah.
I mean, would anyone be surprised if Dave Grohl had a bunch of like illegitimate Australian babies running around?
Is not like the other.
There we are. That's the punchline. We can move on there. That was great. I enjoyed that. I'm going to give you 7 points. We'll have next. We've got Bobbie Jones and Maxine Wade, or we've got Bobbie Jones from HR and Greg Wallace to answer some difficult questions. Here we go. Take it away.
Here we go. Hello. Right. Hello, Mr. Wallace.
All right, sweet tits. How you doing?
Well, that's part of the reason I wanted to talk to you, actually. Did you not want to bring a union rep with you, or I don't know, is there a union for shitty TV presenters?
All right, calm down, darling. They've only got blokes. I want a nice bit of skirt. I tell you what,
I'm not wearing
my
a skirt.
white wine emulsion all over your chest.
Okay. I'm going to have to stop you right there.
Not mind sucking.
I am taken.
A nice pair of breasts.
You can't even see them, mate.
I want to assault you. I know what this is about. It's a load of middle class women.
Okay.
Nothing better to do.
Well, this is coming from a working class woman, and I'm telling you to shut the fuck up. So maybe sit the fuck down, and I'm going to go through a list of allegations I've got here.
I am
And I just want you to tell me what was going through your head when you did these things, because it was all on camera. Because you did this, you mad bastard, in front of a bunch of cameras.
All right, I've had it right.
So we've got the evidence, man.
I have an excuse. I'm actually autistic. And my special interest is women's breasts. If anything, the BBC are to blame for having so many contestants with cracking breasts.
Yeah. Could you not just develop a normal autistic interest, like, you know, League of Legends or trains, you know? Lego.
That's a bit ableist, sweetheart. Anyway, it's a big word for you, right? Let's do these allegations. Because you've got to be quick. I've got to get home to my autistic son I didn't want. Come on.
Okay. Who's being ableist now? You don't want your autistic kid. Anyway.
No, I just don't want him because I don't want the kid. I want to go to the harvester all day.
Right. So, during a palate test in MasterChef 2018, you asked one contestant if you could stick your bollocks in the cake mixture. Did you do this? And why did you do this? Because I know you did it, because it's on camera, you bellend.
Just a bit of banter, innit? Just a bit of workplace banter.
You mean a bit of workplace batter? Sorry.
Had you tried some of these casseroles? A bit of bollock might just pip it off the edge. Some of these amateurs don't know how to flambe, do you know what I mean? It's sweetheart.
All right. So, why did you do it, though? Why?
Because I wanted to, and I thought I'd get away with it, all right?
All right, okay. That's one for the count. The next one. So, also, in a professional kitchen challenge, you put a 6-litre bottle of milk down your trousers and started singing Milkshake by Kellis. Why did you do this?
Just a good tune, just remembering a good hit. It's a 2005, baby cakes, milkshake, just a bit of banter, sweetheart, just a bit of a laugh that you women don't understand. Cracking tits, love them.
Okay. Now, the thing
this is all a conspiracy because I'm a white, working class man. It's disgusting. If you carry on, I've got no choice but to go and I'm a celebrity trying to redeem myself.
And no doubt you'll get on it. I mean, Matt Hancock got on it, didn't he? So
exactly, yeah. No, I didn't kill anybody. I just made people feel very uncomfortable.
Well, see, you admitted that you made people feel uncomfortable.
With more charisma.
Not a nice thing to do, is it? It's a taste of your own dick cake mixture medicine. Right, now the last allegation I've got, because I've got all the allegations on a folder in the office, but I forgot to bring it with me, so it's just what I've got on my phone.
Dixie, then, aren't you, sweetheart? Maybe this HR isn't for you, maybe best off, you know.
No, I'm an evil person who sees people as pure labour, so I am meant to work in HR. I'm a cunt. I'm not the kind that you actually like, Greg. So I just care about the policy and the law, you know. Cold hard cash and mortgages.
I'd still have a look under your bonnet. Gives your old Uncle Greg a look.
Nah, you're all right, love. Right, so, and the last thing I've got here is you managed to make Penny Lancaster Stewart uncomfortable, which is no mean feat because she's married to Sir Rod Stewart. Why did you make her uncomfortable? She's twice your size, man.
I think I just said, who are you? Come on, people don't care about Penny Lancaster. It's like Melanie Sykes. She left TV because of old Greg. You know what?
She was good on Strictly Come Dancing.
Was she? Yeah, because everybody's wanting fucking Mel Sykes back on the TV. You know what? You can't be a man in TV. There's no opportunity for men in television anymore.
Well, have you? There's a guy that you might know who's in a similar profession to you called John Turode, and he's managed to be a man in TV for as long as you, and he'll carry on for longer than you will, because you're going to go back to the greengrocers, where you started off.
I once saw him put a bell end in a creme brulee. You look at that, John. He's one to watch. Right, I'm just going to go to rehab for 6 months, and hopefully this will be swept under the
Rehab for autism.
Rehab for autism. Couple of photo shoots with a wife.
Is it offered by Autism Speaks by any chance?
I think we can wrap that up there. Perfect. Genuinely uncomfortable at times. That was an immaculate Greg Wallace.
I knew it would be terrible. Maxine, the look is great.
Perfect. That's good. I'm going to give 8 points for that. I'd consider more, but again, at some points I found it genuinely harrowing, so I don't want it too much.
It's a role I've prepared for all my life.
Absolutely no.
Me and Maxine, we're not afraid to shy away from the tough issues.
Incredible. Right, and last but not least, we've got Katie Mitchell and Eddie Hurst, or we've got Jim Carrey and the director of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, who I looked up the name of but I've already forgotten. So take it away.
I'm so glad that I retired from acting to do important things like painting.
Excuse me, Mr. Carey. I'm so sorry to interrupt your important things like painting.
But this is my most important thing, like painting.
Those paintings certainly are wacky. They really put in all that energetic rage you had. That definitely was certainly uncomfortable to watch sometimes. But overall, I think we enjoyed the
I
light.
go through an iPad a day, but it's worth it.
And that's just one fist at a time. Mr. Carey, I know you're
interrupting me.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. But I got a golden opportunity for you.
A golden opportunity?
Listen, this script, it's not no ordinary script.
Oh, no ordinary script.
You won't believe who it's been written by. Look, I remember you had a very famous quote when you left retirement.
When I retired, I said, I've had enough. I've done enough. I am enough. And when I was asked if I would ever come back, my response was, it depends. If the angels bring some sort of script that's written in gold ink, and it says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see and heal the fractured times that we're in, I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break. And I don't think that script will ever come along, and I'll just have to be a painter forever.
Well, maybe not that script, but what about that actor?
Actor?
What if I came to you and said, you'll be performing with the greatest actor the world has ever seen?
Oh, now that's a tempting offer, my assistant, Jim Carrey.
That actor is Jim Carrey, but older by upwards of 2 to 3 decades.
Wow, I'll look so handsome and refined in the future.
I'm good. You always looked at Eddie Murphy and said, the problem with Eddie Murphy is he's always playing too many roles. He's playing more than 2. He should just play 2 and stop. 1, not enough. 3, too many. 2.
We're gonna be the first actor to play 2 roles in a film? Other than Lindsay Lohan in the one where they're twins?
We're gonna play that afterwards. Now, there's one thing you need to know. We got Keanu on board too.
Keanu?
We got Keanu. You won't believe it.
Is he us but older and also in a mask?
Yes, in a way. And
that seems amazing.
And I think I'm gonna and scene.
I would like to get a little behind the scenes on that one. Just before the stream went live, both of these confirmed that neither of them have seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So that was all. I'm not sure if you could tell.
Don't say.
Perfect. I enjoyed to see you reading the quote off the iPad. That was a nice touch. I'm gonna give that. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm gonna give that 6 points. So at the end of that round, Bobbie and Katie's team are both on 18 points, but Kirstie's team are just in the lead with 19 points.
Get in! Get in!
Fantastic.
Come on. It needs to be good luck charm, man.
It's yeah. Whatever you did to your good luck charm is paying off.
Don't talk about my
And we've got our final round now, which is just as well because we were meant to finish at this time. So we're going into our
Pretty good going for us.
I know, yeah.
To be honest,
It's
the
definitely
New
been
Year's
worse.
shows in the past have gone until midnight, so...
I
Yeah.
read this wrong. I didn't see a forum to say anything was cancelled.
You didn't have to.
No, you didn't have to. This is different. This is slightly different. You'll see. I'd actually written in here. Now this is our final round. What, a broadcast Avalanche New Year special that's set to finish before 11 p.m. Unheard of. But now, in looking at the time, that's probably not going to happen. Our final round is. I mean, hopefully this won't take like 50 minutes, but I will see. I can see what unhinged stuff the audience have cancelled. So it might take a while to guess some of these. Our final round is the Democratic edition of cancelled. A few weeks ago, we circulated a web form on our social channels, partner channels, and for some reason, it ended up on a magician's subreddit. And asked you all to nominate 5 people.
Cancelling White Rabbits, no.
You asked you to nominate 5 people from 2024 who you would cancel if given the power to, and if that was a real thing. Your votes were counted and presented in this family fortune style board, which our teams will be trying to reveal one guess at a time. If you guess one of the top 6, that is 5 points to your team. If you guess anyone outside of the top 6, you will get 2 points. And if you guess anyone who only had 1 nomination, you get 7 points. We will go until we're bored or all 6 of the top constellations are revealed. We usually start with who's in last place, but it's a tie, so I'm gonna go with Katie's team. You can have the first guess. Who do you think's on our board of cancellation this year?
Instinct says Boris Johnson, but he's not done anything. Just like habit.
He's continued to stay alive, and that's enough.
I mean, Rishi Sunak got pretty cancelled in a very, the most democratic way possible.
Nigel Farage has got to be on there.
Yeah, I just agree. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah.
How many do you want us to say, or do you want us to just say one officially?
we just rattle through a bunch.
So just pick one for now, and then we'll go round, and everyone guesses, then someone else guesses. So pick one for now.
I want to win, so I don't want to be funny. So I'm going to say Farage.
Because we're over.
Political Communist Broadcast Avalanche, the show that rewards you for not being funny.
So was it?
Yeah, which one do you want to go for?
In Farage.
Yeah.
Which
Do we
one's
get it revealed, or
Yeah, sorry. Which one are you locking in?
Yeah.
Nigel Farage?
Nigel Farage is a one vote nomination, so that's 7 points for you.
Yay!
Somehow Nigel Farage only got one nomination for cancellation. I don't know how that happened, but that's.
I bet Keir Starmer's cancelled more.
That's where
Can
we
I
are.
get a bonus point if I call now that like Keir Starmer has been voted worse than like Nigel Farage?
If no one else guesses Keir Starmer before your next go, you can just guess him. But because you got a 1 pointer, that you got a 1 voter, that is 7 points. So you're doing well. This is going to vastly outweigh the entire rest of the show. The other 5 rounds were pointless. That's always how this show works. Okay, we'll have Bobbie's team next. Bobbie's team. Who do you think our audience have cancelled?
Right, Maxine, I'm thinking Trump.
Yeah, I was going to say Trump.
Should we go Trump?
Yeah, Trump.
Short and sweet. Trump.
Short and sweet Trump. Short and sweet Trump. What a horrible sentence. Trump is joint second with 4 votes. Woo. So that is 5 points to Bobbie's team.
If only he were second in the actual election, then...
If only, yeah, that would be good.
Well,
Although, to be honest,
How could you miss that big fucking head? Like, honestly, like,
where was Luigi when you needed him most?
yeah. Just like,
No.
let him have
No,
another
Trump
go.
will be assassinated by Mario Mangione. Can I get an extra point for that excellent Nintendo relevant joke?
I'm afraid not, because I've just realised there's already far too many points in this round. I definitely shouldn't have put this many points, but I've committed to it now. So, Kirstie's team, who do you think our audience have cancelled?
Dead quick. What did you ask? What's the scores?
Don't worry, I got it. It's all good. I worked it out.
No, so.
I worked it out.
Oh, Nathaniel.
Yeah, I worked it out.
You okay, hon?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nathaniel.
No,
Oh, so we were going to ask, do we get points? So if the answer is less votes, are we?
So, if you guess anyone in the top 5, but there's a joint 5th position, so top 6, you get 5 points. If you guess anyone who's on the leaderboard, but outside of that, you get 3 points. And if you guess anyone who's only got 1 nomination, you get 7 points. So you get bonus for like the equivalent of like a pointless answer.
We'll still put Nathaniel.
should we go for it? Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. What did I see?
Ooh. Yeah, I reckon that's possible.
But yeah, let's lock that in, Johnny. You fucking pirate.
What have I done to you?
We're going to be called Johnny the Pirate from this day forward, you know. I want to make sure of it.
Amazingly, I don't think anyone cancelled Benjamin Netanyahu this year, so there's no points for you.
Were these just Israeli magicians? Are these just Israelis to say, I can make this Palestinian disappear?
No, like, he was definitely on the leaderboard last year, but he hasn't. Yeah, no, he's not been on this year. So that's no points, I'm afraid. Benjamin Netanyahu has not been cancelled this year. Cool. Okay, back to Katie's team. Katie, who do you want to go with?
Any ideas, Eddie?
Well, there's a few people I'd like to cancel. I'd say that much for free.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Johnny,
yeah?
never one of them would be a pirate.
No, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to lose any more points because we are hemorrhaging them. Let's see. Has somebody said Elon Musk yet? I think he's probably a good shout.
Yeah, let's go for
Yeah,
that.
should we go for old Elon? Of course, everyone's old to me because I'm so young.
Hang on, bear with me. I'm messing with the formatting of this. You've going for Elon Musk, yeah?
Yeah.
Elon Musk is number 1. 6 votes for cancelling. So, I mean, Donald Trump being second to Elon Musk, that isn't that far from the truth, realistically. Let's be fair.
No.
Let's be fair. So that is another 5 points for Katie's team.
All right.
Cool. Back to Bobbie's team.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
If Elon Musk had fought in the American Civil War, would his name be Elon Musk? Anyway, Maxine, who don't we like?
I was going to suggest J.K. Rowling because we haven't had a lot of women, you know.
We haven't cancelled enough women this year.
I think we need to prove to people that women can be just as horrible as men.
Yeah.
So, and she has been doing some things, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She had mold in her house, and people said that it was making her
Transphobic, yeah, that's a common
yeah.
side effect of mold.
mold.
What's happening?
Can we lock in J.K. Rowling?
J.K. Rowling got 2 votes, so outside of the top 5, but not a 1-pointer, so that's 3 points for you.
I'm
Yep.
in this for the love of the game, not for the glory. You know?
Wait, KIRSTIE, will you
Yeah, pal.
saying, did he? What you reckon? Did he do it?
Oh,
Definitely. Yeah, I reckon that's a good one.
But yeah, that's I reckon we'll get that done.
Going with P. Diddy?
And I'm glad
Yeah.
KIRSTIE was just dead, dead outspoken with, oh, that's a good one, because if it's wrong, It's all on air then.
PDD got 2 cancellations as well, so just as bad as J.K. Rowling. So again, that's 3 points.
That'll do.
So 3 points to Kirstie's team. Right, back to Katie.
Okay. I love that we've both just gone like, no, actually, we'd quite like to win. So it's not like...
Yeah, do this.
Yeah, I don't know if Kemi Badenoch is like, she's not like who you think of, but she should be because she's leader of the
I
opposition.
know.
But like,
Yeah.
I can remember 2 things she's done since the election.
It's
Like,
weird. She somehow seems so little of a threat, despite being technically the biggest threat to fucking.
Didn't she headbutt David Tennant on his birthday? That's what she did, wasn't it?
What?
That's not a very nice present, is it?
No.
Happy birthday.
I hated the new DuckTales.
That's exactly what she sounds like as well.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sounds like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if people, like, you know, if I was thinking of 5 people to put on a list, because it's not just 5 people, it's 5 people who had access to the form in the time limit. So,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe Kemi's a good bet then.
Yeah.
Should we give it a go? Let's give it.
Yeah.
Let's live deliciously. Let's do it.
Yeah. A little bit of Kemi Badenoch,
A
please.
little bit of Kemi Badenoch for a treat. Kemi Badenoch is not on this list.
Oh. All Tory magicians.
I forget.
They're all Tory members who hated
I forget how you spell her name. I'm going to quickly check it, so I'm not being racist. Yeah, got it right. I'm not good. We're good. I mean, she might respect me more if I was being racist, but.
Steve,
Yeah, babe.
I've just realised we're both whispering to each other here, so I want to message you on Messenger.
Fine, it's Bobbie's team next anyway, so.
Right. What do you think, Maxine?
I think maybe our good old friend Greg, or
I was thinking Greg, yeah.
Ooh.
yeah, maybe Greg, or Captain Tom's daughter, but maybe we'll find out.
I thought you were just going to end that after. I thought you were just going to end that after Captain Tom. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been dead for a while.
Yeah, he was cancelled a few years ago, wasn't he?
Cancelled by COVID,
yeah,
which is definitely a metalcore
he was
band.
a massive sex pest, you know.
Which one do you think is, you know, most opportune?
Well, Greg Wallace is more recent. I can't remember anything that happened after August last year. So
Yeah,
You know
honestly,
what I'm saying?
when researching for this show, I was like, oh, that was this year. Fuck, that feels like eons ago.
I know for a fact that I can recall that the Greg thing came out in November because in September and October I would have MasterChef time where I would enjoy watching MasterChef. And I can't do that anymore because
is that a euphemism?
big. Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, because I look at his stupid face and I'm like, oh no, he made people uncomfortable. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, but it's not the steak in chimichanga's fault. Do you know what I mean? Why should the food have to suffer just because one man?
I just don't.
Shunt for ladies.
It's a personal thing that I just don't like watching media that makes my skin crawl, you know? I like
Fair enough.
I started replaying Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask instead, you know, which has an equally villainous bald-headed man. But the bald-headed man is actually the moon that's plummeting to Earth. I wonder if the moon from Majora's Mask would be on the cancellation list.
I mean, we've definitely had weirder
Probably
things in the
not.
past.
I mean, knowing the, you know, nerds that, you know.
I feel like the Moon
nerds.
from Majora's Mask hasn't done anything in 2024, but that has not stopped people nominating things before.
I mean, the Moon from Majora's Mask's been doing something to me in 2024 because I have
True.
to
Well-
reset the clock every 3 days just so it doesn't end my game in 2024. So, but I think Greg Wallace, yeah, let's go for Greg.
Greg Wallace has 1 vote, so that's 7 points.
Oh, hell yeah.
1 person cancelled, Greg Wallace.
Oh, only one person is true.
It was stopping.
So that is I forgot how to do maths. So yeah, that's 7 points for Bobbie's team. Kirstie's team, you're up next.
Johnny, can I just ask, so your when it's got shared, what do we know what the demographic is?
No,
You are wildly overestimating the amount of data I collect for this. Like,
I know, but it just these.
the demographic is either people who read our social media or who follow r/magicians or r/magic.
Exactly, the magic bit is such a.
I don't know how it got there, but some people said that's where they found it.
We got there, Johnny, because you're a fucking pirate. You just fucking sail to mad places, and then you come back and you go, oh, by the way,
I don't even make people like log in to submit a survey, so it's very possible that the same person has done multiple forms as well. I like this is I want to stress this is absolutely not scientific. Do not take this as an official poll. It is very flawed.
I think it's very scientific.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, a much better place if it was scientific. I reckon me and Casey Locker, we were whispering, Casey were messaging, we are going to throw in Tommy Robinson.
Ooh, Tommy Robinson.
Johnny sounds really surprised that Tommy Robinson come up.
Tommy Robinson is not on the list, surprisingly.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally forgot about him, so I had to double check, but no, he is.
No, wait, I'm glad you could. We couldn't. We had a fucking riot on our front
of course
stage.
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so we did a gig, a fucking dead good gig.
Yeah, you told me about this, yeah.
Locker had to fucking go home early, right? And it was like a fucking war zone, wanted to fucking smoke and that. But it was so weird because our area is left as anything, mate. And we, on my way to the gig, all the pubs had bouncers outside, and I went, I don't reckon they'll get this far. And every pub there was like, yeah, they won't. No way would they be allowed to get as far as it did, do you know what I mean? Because we're all fucking socialists.
Yeah.
It was such a horrible wake-up call, man.
Morphe 193 has
cancel for that. Put him on the list just for what we went through.
Morphe 193 has said Greg has 2 Gs unless you're trying to annoy him. I'm not, but it was submitted with only 1 G, so I'm not correcting it. I did a quick check. Stephen Yaxley Lennon isn't on there either because I wondered if that might be a thing, but no, yeah, neither are on there. So, Katie's team.
Can we get clues? Are we in the clue zone yet?
We're not in the clue zone yet.
How many more do we do? Is it 2 more or 1 more?
The clue zone happens about midnight. That's what happened last year.
There are 4 more in the top 5 to get. I feel like one is reasonably predictable. A second one.
Johnny Collins.
You can go for Johnny Collins if you want.
Meta game.
You can go for Johnny Collins if you want. I will not stop you guessing that.
I don't know. This sounds bad. This sounds like a. It's not. I don't know if magicians know who you are.
I should point out, I don't think it's only magicians who submitted it, but there is a disproportionate amount of magicians who voted for this than the people who actually watch this show.
This is a perfect opportunity for someone to say David Blaine.
Yeah.
You can say David Blaine if you want.
Not for my fucking team.
We could go for Johnny. Should we go for Johnny? I think for the meta lols.
Yeah, for the metal.
For the metal lols, you're going for Johnny Collins.
Yeah.
Johnny. We wouldn't.
No, we don't believe this.
We wouldn't dream of
Johnny
that.
Collins got 1 vote, so that's 7 points.
In the past, I have voted for Johnny Collins, but not this year.
No, you didn't do this year.
I'm
Johnny
a better
Collins,
woman this year.
This is a fucking setup. This was scripted.
This is scripted, yeah.
Eddie lives right by the sea. And he's worried about you getting up with your ship, you pirate.
And I'm not going to go through all the reasons, but the reason I was cancelled was for being too cute. I promise I didn't do that myself.
Oh, sounds like someone with a vested interest did that.
Yeah, it was a 100% Sam.
Well, next time the reason's going to be because you're a fucking pirate.
Well, just remember for next year's special to vote that. Right, Bobbie's team.
Oh, it's getting
What
hard.
political bastards haven't we had?
Have we said
Edward
clear?
Teach, Blackbeard, if we're cancelling
Have you said what,
pirates.
Maxine?
I wish we could cancel pirates.
Have we said Keir Starmer?
No one has gone with Keir Starmer yet. He has come up in
Should we go
conversations.
with Keir?
Go with Keir.
Yeah.
Keir
Let's
Starmer
cancel.
has 4 votes and is joint second. He's definitely not as bad as Donald Trump, but that's how the votes ended up.
Yeah, because of course we're not cancelling Tommy Robinson.
No.
We're not cancelling the EL, but we are cancelling the Labour Prime Minister.
Yeah,
the leader of the Conservatives. Who do
To
we?
be fair,
Who's the left-wing party? Because we're left-wing.
Because the left cannibalises itself.
I wish I could be a
Tommy
fascist. It'd be
Robinson.
nicer.
Tommy Robinson is doing what Tommy Robinson does, right? We expect it of him. We're bored. Keir Starmer is supposed to be a left-wing politician, and the current Labour government is further right than the Tories were the first time they were too right for me to vote for them when I was first allowed to vote.
Well-
So Keir Starmer is that, like, Tommy Robinson is in the gutter, but so are our expectations. Like, what we want out of a Labour leader is Keir Starmer falling short of that. And I do understand why people are more critical of him.
Dead quick self-promotion. Eat the King. Austerity Dog's our first signal.
It's a very good song.
Yeah, Johnny.
Very good song.
But it's about exactly what Kirstie just said.
Sweet. I would also argue that he's not even the worst member of the Labour cabinet.
Well,
but yeah, that was always going to be the one with the one with the more power is going to get there.
Okay.
Kirstie, your team.
Oh,
we've got 3 in the chat. What do you reckon, Jono?
well, since we just did the self-promotion, should we do it? I know we're Scouts, so Scouts are English, so it's our boy Charlie. He's alright. He's not the King. He's Charlie.
Took me far too many seconds to realise who you're on about then. King Charles, is that what you're going for?
Yes.
You said it, not me. Our boy Charlie.
King Charles got 1 vote, so that's 7 points.
Yeah.
That's it. Up to toffees.
I was so convinced we were going to have another, 0 voter,
Yeah, say that.
despite very deserving
I
it.
like the other one now. The other one that you said, Casey. Yeah.
We got to wait another couple rounds. Got another couple rounds.
For some reason, some faces have swapped. So Katie is now Bobbie Jones, Maxine is now Katie Mitchell, and Bobbie is now Maxine Wade. I don't know how that happened. Let me just fix this.
It happened because it was always meant to be.
Okay.
I'm going to start wearing leopard print and looking gorgeous.
Right.
This happened in rehearsal. I bought a leopard print dress
Right.
out of my wardrobe just in case.
Can you fax that dress over to me?
Yeah,
while
right.
I'm-
I'm gonna go
If you shove it through the
screen.
lens,
3,
it'll
2,
go.
1.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
I forgot to accept.
Oh, now I'm actually waiting. I've thrown it on the floor.
Okay, I think I fixed it. We're good. Okay, let's do one more round because I'm running out of space on the
one more.
board. We'll try and figure out the rest of the top 5. I think one of them is guessable. 2 of them are unhinged.
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 Is it a familiar unhinged?
One of them. Right, but we'll go with who guessed last. It was you, Kirstie, wasn't it? So yeah, Katie's team. It's your last guess.
This is last no clue guess.
No, I don't know. I don't think realistically give
Quick
clues.
fire.
What's that?
Quick fire.
It's not your team's go. It's fine.
Who's been bad this year?
Who's been a bad boy?
Who's been a bad boy? Who?
Oh, girl.
Who's been a real noise?
Who's been real? Who
You know.
needs to be punished? Oh jeez. It's got to be a pop star who's done something. You know, Matty Healy from 1975. What's he been up to this year?
He is a bit of a cunt, yeah.
But has he done some? Was the Ice Spice thing was last year, right?
Yeah,
So definitely.
I'm not on your team. Why am I helping you? Sorry.
Sorry, I zoned out and gone to like.
You asked who's being bad this year, and I was like, hello. Yeah.
I don't know, but like we can go for it if you want.
No, I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think Captain. It's not worthy. It's gonna accept it.
Is Taylor Swift pissed off at anyone this year?
Oh, people are pissed off with her, aren't they? And the Kelsey. There's no. I'm really confused because I'm very young, so I don't follow podcasts because I don't know what they are. But I understand that there's like the Kelseys, but in my head, I thought the Kelseys aren't the Kelsey that Taylor Swift's going out with because he's a footballer. They just have the same name. But nobody seems to know this. No. Because we're all too young.
Yeah, it's true.
Far too young.
Yeah, we're all too young to know Taylor Swift.
Would Joe Biden maybe? Could it be Joe Biden? Because he didn't like drop out soon enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although, when was the?
No, but I reckon that's a good shout. That
Yeah. Yeah, let's do Joe Biden.
Why do we even have teams? All of you just like, let's just collaboratively do it. Let's just make this a communist panel show.
Because we're a socialist in this party.
Socialist quiz team at the end.
We'll pool all the points and then everyone gets an equal share.
Yeah, whatever's needed.
Yeah, so that one.
You going for Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Sleepy Joe.
Surprisingly, not on the list.
Oh,
I bet Kamala Harris has got like most of them.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, 0 points, so no more to you, I'm afraid. Bobbie's team, your last guess.
Oh, us. No one said any male comedians so far, which
I
makes
don't think there are any. I think that's a myth.
one died. Oh, thank God.
Should we just start cancelling local male comedians? Dan's in, he can get in the bin. That's the only one I could think of.
See, there aren't any. You can't even think of them.
Yeah. No, they don't exist. They just say they're going to do comedy, but they just go and cry in the river.
I'm trying to think.
I did think. Right. Surprisingly. Johnny.
Hello.
Are these cancelable things all people, or can they be software or things?
They're not all people.
Software.
All the ones in the top
I'm
five.
going to send a private DM to Maxine because I feel like I don't want the truth to be known, you know?
Is it Moo Deng? That is what you think.
No, we're not cancelling Moo Deng.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, she'll be accused of something soon.
Milkshake duck.
Yeah.
Where were you on September 11th?
Where are you? I can't find. Oh, I don't care. ChatGPT or AI? Do you think?
AI is a good one.
So, Johnny, if someone has put in ChatGPT but we say AI, will we still get the point?
I can confirm neither are on here. So
it's an important. Can we? Do you want to guess ChatGPT or artificial intelligence? Maxine.
I don't know if it's going to be on.
I think it will.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, just like on the. So I encourage people to go with public figures. There are a few wildcards in there, but they are a minority. And in the top 5. There is one thing who is not a person, but it is a character, so it's not like a thing.
Character.
Yeah.
Admiral Nelson.
Is it Feathers McGraw?
Do you want to go with Feathers McGraw?
That's a really good call, Bobbie.
Yeah,
I think so. But who would want to cancel him? I was actually kind of attracted
Gromit, for one.
Oh my God, Bobbie! It was when he was in the zoo / prison and he was doing the little chin ups. Did something to me. I don't know.
That's a bad boy.
Can I cancel Bobby Jones, please?
Cancelling Bobby for being too horny on Maine.
Apparently,
Being too horny on a cartoon fucking penguin.
oh come on, it's fine. He's of age. It's only for me.
I wouldn't trust you around a safari park alone.
They wouldn't have the penguins there in Bobby's defence.
All right, Mr. John.
Oh shit! Is Feathers McGraw a penguin? I thought he was a chicken. What's up?
Okay,
I thought he was a nun.
Spoilers.
Glove on and he's.
But also the scene where he's shaving his non-existent beard and then he cricks his neck did something.
Yeah.
It did.
Oh, it's been a long winter.
It's been over a year, Maxine. Anyway, do you want to go for feathers or do you want to go for artificial intelligence? What I'll leave it up to you.
Feathers.
Should we go Feathers McGraw?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
There are no votes for Feathers McGraw, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I need to.
I'm on your team and I'm annoyed.
I need to Google how you spell Feathers McGraw so people don't think I'm racist.
Right, we're just gonna go fucking straight in. Bezos.
But bear with me, sorry, I'm still updating this. You want to go with Jeff Bezos as your final guess?
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if we didn't cancel the world's most evil man.
What, Feathers McGraw?
Jeff Bezos has 2 votes, so that's 3 points.
That'll do. That will do.
My dad's just messaged me, so I'm just sending a picture.
Hey, Ruffled Bricks is raiding us with a party of 37. Hello, nice predictor, President. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. In the last round, we're about to wrap up, but I appreciate it. We're guessing who the audience voted to cancel this year. You would suit the name Mrs. McGraw, Bobby McGraw. You would make a very good detective with that name, I think.
Cheers.
Somebody needs to Photoshop this.
Yeah, but you're the best detective we have, but you're married to a fucking Pleistocene penguin. You're off the foot. That's what happened.
Look, love knows no boundaries.
You'd be like Roger and Jessica Rabbit, but like Feathers and Bobby McGraw.
I've just put it in the chat that it would be like Dragon and Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah. Like, how do they do it? And you've got little like half human, little half.
Look, I just like short kings. What can I say? You know.
Right. Mutant, half bird, half human babies.
Right. Okay.
Beautiful mutant, half bird, human babies.
He's not bad. He's just modeled that way.
He's just molded.
I have lost control of the show.
Again, like standard fare.
Standard fare.
J.K. Rowling isn't transphobic. She's just molded that.
Oh God. Please, no one clip that. Right, before we go on to the final scores, let's finish up the rest of the top 5, or top 6 as it is, because it's joined last place. This one came up in conversation, and I didn't know how to hint it, but David Blaine was joint 5th with 3 votes.
What's he done? Yeah.
Again, somehow we just always end up in the magician subreddit, and just random magicians end up being cancelled.
Who keeps putting us there?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let me find. Let me find some of the reasons. So, David Blaine. So the reasons are fair. Like multiple sexual assault allegations, never seen any charges, which I think is reasonable.
That's fair.
Exposed to a series of sexual assaults, brackets allegedly, and also numerous sexual assault allegations. So yeah, I think reasonable reasons.
I said that, not knowing any of that shit, and now I'm just going to take everything back that I said. David Blaine.
Yeah, and to be fair, compared to people who had in the top 5 before, David Blaine is at least currently alive, whereas we've had people before who were not. So would not really be worth cancelling in 2024. Saying that, there is a dead person on here, but he was alive in summer of 2024. Brian Thompson. Again, I feel like cancelling him at this point is moot, but he was on the list.
He got cancelled IRL.
And I don't think... Does anyone want a quick guess of the character that might have been joint second with Donald Trump and Keir Starmer? Because I don't think you're going to get it. But if you want to have some...
Can we have a clue?
Mickey Mouse.
He is an advertising mascot.
Oh, the peanut fella that watched 9/11.
No.
The meerkats.
No, but they were also on the list. They had 2 votes, I think.
Oh, Compare Man.
Yeah. No. The Compare the Meerkat got 2 votes. Go Compare Man wasn't on it. Churchill the Dog got 4 votes, along with Donald Trump and Keir Starmer, which is the weirdest coalition government I think we can imagine.
One of the best things I ever seen was like someone was like compiling videos of 9/11, and there was a guy at the base of it wearing the peanut costume of the mascot. That's a big peanut in America.
Yeah.
What's his name? And someone watched 9/11 dressed as a big peanut.
Incredible.
That is.
Imagine when people say, "Where were you on 9/11?" and you have to say, "I was outside dressed like a peanut."
That's it. I love that.
What
So,
about
a few other people
Could we
on the list.
cancel Wario? Could we cancel Wario? Oh, the red Pikmin? Could we cancel them?
No, they're not here. A few other people on the who weren't in the top 6. David Copperfield got 2 votes. Drake got 2 votes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Drake deserves it.
2 different people said me, but as in like themselves. So
Themselves.
I just grouped that together as me because I didn't know who they were. 2 people said Mr. Beast. I think that's a reasonable one.
Yep, valid.
Stephen
I thought you were
Fry
going to say
also-
Mr. Bean.
No, not Mr. Bean. Stephen Fry also got 2 nominations. Wes
Valid.
Streeting got 2 nominations. I honestly think he probably deserves cancellation more than Keir Starmer, honestly. But
he does.
he only got 2 nominations. He is definitely like the worst of them. Bloke, and then onto the 1 votes, we've got bloke on the train that stepped on my foot and gave me a dirty look. I mean, I can't prove that wasn't also one of the other people on this list, but with the information I have. Someone said Blue Peter, Bob the Builder. Boring got a nomination, which again I think is reasonable.
You don't want to know, Bobby.
Let's find out the reason for Bob the
No,
Builder.
there is a hideous new Bob the Builder. It is disgusting.
Oh, is it bad?
Like, his face is offensive.
Oh, well, that isn't the reason. The reason is routinely relies on unpaid labour from sentient machinery, never touches on the environmental impact of his work, consistently engaged in nepotism by preferentially hiring women, brackets Wendy, he is trying to hit on, demonstrably poor usage of correct PPE, toxic positivity in the workplace, brackets yes we can, anti-competitive attitude and monopoly on all the local building and construction projects, several instances of cultural appropriation, God, this goes on for ages, and constant repeat repair jobs suggest he is not sufficiently repairing work in the first place in order to ensure returning customers. So that's why Bob the Builder's on there.
I mean,
we also have Kay.
Unemployment gives people a lot of spare time, doesn't it?
We also have Kane for committing the first murder.
Right, but that didn't happen in 2024.
No, that didn't happen in 2024, but I did not discount any of these votes. I was like, I told people the rules, but I didn't enforce them.
I'm Irish Catholic, and I thought you meant the wrestler. I'm Irish Catholic. I'm like,
I didn't know Kane the wrestler committed the first murder. That's pretty cool.
Over there, are we today?
Right, who else have we got for 1 pointers? I'm not going to go through all of them. Crew train station is on there. Elon Musk's somehow even more racist mother got 1 vote.
Hang on. Is she the one who's South African?
Yes, his entire family is South
Both his
African.
parents are South
What do you
African.
mean even more racist? It's written down South African. Do you know what I mean? That is the final boss of racism.
Humble Bundle got a vote. I think they did some shitty stuff this year. Indiana Jones, JD Vance got 1 vote. Kanye West got 1 vote. King Herod got 1 vote, along with King Charles.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A few people I don't know.
You gotta hear what that guy did. Outrageous.
Nearly
Really
every
not
British journalist got 1 vote.
Yep.
Oh, Paul. This is a fun one. Paul Chuckle got cancelled. got 1 vote.
Wait, is he the alive one?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But the reason
Yeah,
is
he's the
fun.
alive.
The reason is fun
Okay.
because the person who cancelled Paul Chuckle said Chuckle Vision does not even come close to passing the Bechdel test.
Okay,
and
again,
then-
didn't happen in 2024.
And then later cancelled in the same form cancelled the Bechdel test because it does nothing to address intersectionality, focusing purely on systemic misogyny. So it's just a fun combo of things.
Sorry.
So yeah, that's how that went. Pingu got a vote. Don't know why.
Oh, Pingu
No
gets a
reason
vote, but
given.
Feathers doesn't.
yeah. Of all the penguins to cancel in 2024.
Fucking joking me.
Is there a traumatizing new Pingu?
No, I don't think so. So, Newt Newt is not a fucking catchphrase, it's a war cry. Pingu resolves every one of his arguments and problems with the sheer luck rather than empathy, cooperation, or problem solving. I should like to stress it was the same person who nominated both Paul Chuckle and the Bechdel test who voted for Pingu.
Johnny, at any point in that list, a pirate's mentioned.
No.
Fucking
No one has cancelled pirates.
You made the list. You made it.
Prince Andrew got a vote. Rishi Sunak got a vote. Prince Andrew as in the actual prince, not Maxine's cat.
Maxine, what are you feeding?
What?
I'm feeding him a bit of Greek yogurt because he ate his paw earlier.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah. This is
So,
purse.
I've got a cat at home, Tilly. Well, Johnny's seen Tilly. Tilly jumps on every now and then.
Yeah.
And she absolutely loves ice cream. Goes never get in the house. But I just see her drinking from the spoon there. I was like, oh, I look like my cat then.
Oh, Percy is an arsehole. But yeah, he basically he pulled his bell off his collar and he got the wire stuck in his paw and
Oh no.
he's feeling sorry for himself, so yeah. Carry on.
That's fine. That's fine. The cat is definitely more engaging viewing, I'll be honest. Rory Stewart got a vote. Satan got a vote, as well as the Antichrist. I counted them separately. Maybe I shouldn't have done. I don't know. Sniper Wolf, who's like a really just shit YouTuber.
Yeah.
Why are you sharing this quiz with 13-year-old boys?
I am not. I don't know where people are sharing
What are you
it.
talking about?
I don't know. I put it out into the wild and it just gets to places. So I don't know.
You were on the 7th season, you ship, you fucking pack. You found the school and you went, yeah, I'm gonna last
Yeah,
the
just like go back to Google form. Time was cancelled. That was one of the non-people ones. Tom Brady, Uri Geller, and your boss.
Yes. Yeah.
Got
Hey,
one
at any
vote.
point, the spoon's cancelled.
No.
What
Well,
the
you're together had no part to play in it.
So-
pub or the piece of cutlery?
You're not sully, my boyfriend.
So your boss was cancelled because I bet he told his family around the Christmas table that Trump won because the Democrats went woke. That was
Jokes on them. My boss is a woman, and that's on feminism.
Right, I'm going to put the final scores in now. Now's the perfect time to chat amongst yourselves.
We have got records to listen to. Let's go.
Bobbie, where would you take Feathers McGraw on your first date?
That's a good question.
I think he
Sushi
would take
restaurant.
me to a prison heist. No, a bank heist.
Yeah.
Prison heist. And I'd just be in the car, just idling the engine.
Nice.
You getaway driver.
Yeah. I can't even drive.
Oh, you're like the getaway passenger.
I'm just there.
So,
You're there for moral support.
First anniversary gift, what do you
I'm
get?
supporting my little guy, you know.
do we want to know the final scores? I've got them ready.
Yeah.
I did have them ready, and then I don't. There we
Also,
are. Cool.
just dead quick. We just changed the camera so you can see our Palestine flag.
Hey, lovely. I did wonder why you like suddenly had the boomerang and I could only see like half of your face.
Well, because, Johnny, sometimes we just want to look like Canadians from South Park.
So, at the end of the show, In the last place with 32 points, we have Kirstie's team.
Oh, you fucking bad. Go. Dan, you can fucking just look at the fucking genius now. Just look at what you've lost. You've lost.
Yeah.
Easy.
In second place, and this is quite a close one, with 37 points, is Katie's team. And just one more point with 38 points, it's Bobbie's team. The winners of the show.
Well done, Bobbie.
I never win.
Bobby Maxine, yeah,
I don't even watch the news. I'm not even a comedian.
Those things are both beneficial to this show.
If I find out Bobbie's got a fucking houseboat and she likes to sail, that can I'll fucking phone the police.
No, I don't. I live in a flat.
I've got a houseboat though.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It could be a houseboat in disguise. I am near a canal.
It will be once the sea levels rise.
Am I right?
Andrew Taylor's just said Feathers McGraw getting down on one knee before Bobbie and opening a ring box and then looking shocked when the ring is just a turnip.
Can we get Rob to draw that?
I feel like we've got to ask him that, yeah.
That's incredible. That's a great chip.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just take some of the fundraising money, give it to Rob and say, can you draw this? I'm going to refresh fundraise just to see what we're on, if we've had any more donations. £100 raised. We're 40% of the way there. Thanks to Andrew Taylor for the £25. We are going to leave this live for a little while, so if you're watching this on VOD or when it's on YouTube, I'll put the link in the comments so you can find that. It is also on the Facebook event as well. I'm going to put this in the chat one last time, just in case anyone wants to give any donations. If you have enjoyed the show, or if you haven't enjoyed the show at all, in which case, thank you for still being here despite that. But you could have just donated and left. That would have been fine. I wouldn't have been mad at you. But let's put the chat and put the command in the chat. That's the donation link. It'd be wonderful if we can get to our target of £250. So please do donate if you have anything to spare. I'm going to chuck in a little bit myself after the stream as well. So that was the show. Thank you all so much for joining. I don't know when we're next going to be doing one of these shows specifically. We do have some plans for later in the year that we'll be formally announcing in a little bit once I actually start booking people. But hopefully 2025 is much more chill than the last 4 years have been. And if you need some words of motivation for the new year, honestly, buddy, same. I don't know what to say. Part of the reason I suspended this show is because keeping so up to date with the news was fucking devastating for my mental health, and there's a balance between keeping aware and informed of the shit that's going on, which is important to do, but also taking time for yourself and focusing on the small things, your life and well-being. So whatever happens in 2025, and I'm 80% sure it's going to be awful, remember that you matter. Ask for help if you need it. Spend time with your loved ones, unless you hate your loved ones, in which case don't, I guess. I'm not your real mum, but do some shit for you. Like, you fucking deserve it. You're all beautiful. I love you all, and we'll see you at the next live shows or stream.
Listen to Austerity Dogs.
Listen to Austerity Dogs. Yeah, that is the moral of this of
Everything
this
else
stream.
is more important.
Yeah. Austerity. Yeah, listening to Austerity Dogs is good for your mental health. I can confirm. Follow our I'll put our socials in the chat as well, so you can go follow us. We've also got a new mailing list that I forgot to get the link for. So if you don't want to use social media,
it's on the link tree. Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you.
Cool, way ahead. Thank you so much, Kirstie. You're brilliant. So there is a mailing list now that is new. So if you want to keep up to date but don't want to be on the awful social media platforms, I don't blame you. That's a way you can do it without having to do that, and our website is on there as well. So we will be announcing new shows. We have got shows lined up in April, July and October. I will confirm more details nearer the time, but just block out those whole months. That'd be great. I have specific dates, so it's the 17th of April, the 28th of July, and the I think the 16th of October. I'll double check that last one, but yeah, it's definitely 17th of April and 28th of July. Thursday in April, Monday in July. So keep those blocked out, and we'll be announcing more soon. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful 2025, and see you in April. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a proper laugh, though.